Welcome to Feats Fantasies, Cataclysm Rising. Welcome back, everyone, to the Trivium... Cataclysm Rising.
I don't sound like that.
No, I know. I was making my own blooper. Yeah. Anyways,
Making your own blooper.
yes. Oh, it's so forced.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Anyways, welcome to... I was legitimately about to say Trivia Time that time. Shit. Okay, welcome to Cataclysm Rising, everybody. We will... No, it hasn't been that long since we last played, so on my left is...
Manuel, Flintwood, Barkton, of Countryville, County City Town.
You forgot the Harrison part in there.
Damn it. Manuel Harrison Flintwood Barkton of Countryville, County City Town.
There we go.
Are we all just getting, like, extended names?
Well, Manuel Barkton is a fake name. So it's...
I realize. Oh, then it would actually be Harrison Neville.
That's true.
Neville.
Harrison Neville Barkton Flintwood
Of Countryville, County
Well,
City Town.
No.
So if we're being
Harrison
really specific,
Neville
it'd be
Barkton of
Countryville, County City Town, Flintwood.
Jesus. Okay.
Because it's a fake.
Your
It's an
alias
alias.
is always is your middle name.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And next to Harrison Neville Barkton of Countryville, County City Town, Flintwood is...
Charles Boar Richard Lazarvosk the Third of the Gutter Outside, Sir Esquire Raven PhD.
For those of you that decided to keep track at home, you have something to...
By Alex the Eighth of West Arizona.
Arizona's not canon in my universe, thank you very much.
It's in the Underdark.
No, that's a different place.
We don't talk about that place.
We all rightly talk about that place, mate.
And next to Boar everything.
I don't know how I can top that. My name is Gunther, and I play Sylack.
Oh.
Dragonborn of the Far Steppe.
Oh.
Paladin of Bahamut.
Oh!
Knight in service to Neville Barkton of Countryville, County City Town. Liberator of Timbervault.
Alright, but I talk to cats.
You forgot the sir.
I eat cats. Oh yeah, I'm a sir now.
Yeah. Sir Sylack.
Sir Sylack. Sir Sylack of the Secret Six.
And I am...
So many S's.
Soon, yeah, at some point, then your name is just going to be...
You
Which
are.
is very lizardy. I am...
You are omnipresent. You are power. You are the world.
I'm Manny.
Hi, Manny.
I'm Manny the DM, and welcome back to Cataclysm Rising. Last we left off, resolutions were made in Nausea, the kingdom capital of Timbervault. You discovered that the person impersonating your brother, Ronan West, was actually another half-elf named Leon Fricht, who claimed, and was later proven, to be the one of, or as far as you know, the only bastard of your father, the king, who had him shortly after your mother had died, in an affair with a maid. You would learn that Restrin, the man who was controlling things from behind the scenes, had manipulated him into thinking his father had come to kill him for whatever political reason. Are you okay?
Boar just hasn't had his drink today.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm doing the interpretive version of what you're saying.
We don't have cameras, though.
The visual interpretation for an audio.
Yes. It's that extra effort that's going to put us ahead.
Jeez.
And after his whole reasoning for that came to light, Your brother had, rather than sentencing him to death like originally planned, he was instead sentenced to life in prison. Your brother and various other allies of yours, be they cosmic or friendlier, gave you guys various rewards. Sylack was also knighted after the judgment, and Novell received an heirloom that was a family heirloom that was destined for him, known as the Flint Blade, where he discovered that his ancestors resided inside.
Yes, a hand and a half sword.
Yep, big old. I might have said great sword last time, but it's officially a long sword.
Bastard sword.
Yes,
hand and a half.
Yep. Your brother.
Your sword's a snow.
Bless you.
This sword has changed the type of weapon it is more times than the total war.
Your sword is a snow.
A snow.
A snow.
Oh,
Didn't know.
I get
In
it.
the north, the bastard's son is a snow.
We are technically in the north of the country.
I don't get it. I only watch shows that are good up to the last season.
Anyways,
All right.
yeah.
That was a sarcastic wheeze.
So all this information had come from about Leon Fricht had come from Restron's journal, which you guys had found and translated. His journal also had pointed out that he was here specifically to explore Melora's Crown, the huge mountain behind Nalisay. You guys resolved to go on an expedition to go see what he was looking for, but first you wanted to check out the plot of land that was recently awarded to Sylack for becoming a knight.
Sir.
Sir Sylack for becoming a knight. Yes. And that is where we left off. It was you guys took a long rest. It was the next. It is the morning, and you guys are preparing for your journey back to Countryville County City Town.
Are we?
Yes, because the fort is just outside of Countryville County City Town. Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
So it's going to be a day for you guys to, but less now. Now that you have horses, for you to go from Nalisay down to Countryville County City Town, and then short walk more south towards the to the plot of land.
Every time you say Nalisay, I think I'm going to the airport in Grand Theft Auto.
LSI. Yeah, LSIA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're traveling.
And we're walking.
Yep. You're
I'm not walking. I'm riding my lizard.
We're on horseback.
Yeah, and he provided horseback for you.
But we're preparing.
Yeah. Ronan had provided you guys horses, so.
I think there's nothing we have to still do in Timbervault, right? We can just leave.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we get our gear, we get our stuff, we hop on the horses that were provided to us, and we go.
I almost could have sworn last session we were already there.
No.
No, yeah, I think you guys took a long rest. Took a long rest and then left in the morning, so that way you could be able to have enough time to go down that way and then come back up, and it'd still be like.
Yeah, because we were
afternoon.
gonna try and get both things. Like we were gonna try and squeeze the whole trip into a day.
Yeah.
A couple hours to get there, see the things around, see your new area, and then come back.
Yeah.
So that we could then go up to Melora's Crown.
Yeah.
So we were gonna leave in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, because I believe the first time you guys went from Countryville County City Town up to Nalisay, it had taken half a day because it was already late, and you stopped by that outpost that was in the middle of the forest, and then you spent the rest of the day heading upward after you woke up in the
Something
morning.
like that. Yeah.
So if you want to get as much time out of this as possible, I guess you guys wake up at like crack of dawn, 5 a.m. or something like that. Okay.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
All right.
This is the medieval times. We don't have anything to do in the morning.
It's not that medieval.
It's the medieval times.
There's a train.
I mean, the elves. It's probably very medieval.
There's a train.
Yeah.
The train.
The train doesn't even come to
doesn't reach here.
Timbervault.
Nope.
To the main kingdom.
It does not.
To the
you have
Elven
to-
Kingdom.
Timbervault is actually very medieval.
Yeah, it passes through the lower half of the
Like
the
the
region
country,
of Timbervault.
yeah.
Yes, but Nalisay is untouched.
Yeah, like you would think that because Nelisay is like the main city,
Yes.
right, for the Elven Kingdom.
It's way up north.
Yeah, you would think that a train, especially what I assume is like a merchant and passenger train,
Yes.
would come to the main city, but it doesn't.
Nope.
You know, so it has to all
It has to stop in Countryville County City.
and then get transported up the mountain.
Yes.
So yeah, it's pretty medieval.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, all the like recent developments of like empirical design, a more fancier looking palace is a result of years of the Empire having a foothold in that area. So
Makes
prior
sense.
to that, it was before they had teamed up with the Drexel Empire. It had been much more retro.
Reminds me very much of Final Fantasy.
Really?
Well, in Final Fantasy, there's tons of technology almost everywhere, but at the same time, they're
And so-
riding fucking ostriches and stabbing each other with swords.
Yeah,
So-
that's
so like
pretty.
my
you know,
hometown.
Yeah.
What?
So I said so like my hometown.
Yeah.
Except instead of ostriches, you guys were
So
riding
it's
coyotes.
like, why don't they just fly there? Well, because technology's not openly everywhere.
Because the Eagles can't fly into Mordor for the last goddamn time.
All right, so you guys are crack of dawn. You're making your way down towards the forest, and yeah, the city's virtually it's waking up, and you're seeing, and as you're crossing through the various plantations and fields.
Of Timbervault?
Yes,
Okay.
of Nelisay, you're seeing that everyone else is
Of Nelisay?
Nelisay
Or
is
Timbervault?
yeah
Timbervault's the country, right? Nelisay was the town.
is the
was
capital
the city.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah. Timbervault's the country.
Oh, I thought the kingdom was Timbervault.
it is because okay, so basically
No, I mean like the
Like
city
the
in which
castle?
the castle exists. The yeah.
right,
No, that's not what I'm saying.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, but
Shouldn't I be the liberator of Nelisay then?
Well, he rules over the entire region of Timbervault. So Nelisay is the capital. So if you know,
Okay.
So because we put the king back, you are liberator of an entire country.
Yeah, that's some intense shit for a
Level 5.
6 intelligence creature.
I would say that's a lot that's a lot to plate for someone who eats plates.
like that's a lot for me to consume. Imagine Sylack. Like Sylack has
does Sylack have an
honestly
understanding of like a
this
whole
is
country?
me like connecting very cohesively with Sylack. I thought Timbervault was the city.
yeah. Well, here's the also weird funny thing about the word Timbervault in Nelisay, because Nelisay is Elvish for the word Timbervault, so it's used interchangeably.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, so,
that happens a lot.
Yep.
That's interesting though. That's a cool.
I like that actually.
Detail.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah.
Nice.
I appreciate that you guys
It's
appreciate
like
that.
it's like Green Valley and Valley Verde.
Yeah.
It's like
like
New
rest-
York and New York.
No shit. Seriously.
Or rip in peace.
That one took me a second.
So we've been doing this about 3 years, but I've just decided to quit.
Yeah, and also,
Listen, we've been recording for nonstop for like two years. Okay, yeah, I'm done.
all right. So yeah, that's so,
Alex, you live here. You can't leave. Too bad I'm doing it anyway.
Hold
So-
on, I need to get you my bet from the ATM machine.
I feel like this was kind of a more detailed inner dialogue between our characters.
I was about
We've
to say,
been
it's like
riding down the mountain.
yeah, like Boar's asking, it's like, so what the heck is Timbervault? And it's just like, oh, Timbervault is yada yada yada. Now let's say it's Timbervault is yada yada.
And
yada.
then Sylax on his on your lizard like, what?
What does that even mean? I can't. Steam is. He's not
I'm
even
trying
warm
to
blooded, but steam is
hold
somehow
country.
coming out of his ear hole.
He's actually sweating. Sylack seems shinier than usual.
As the area he is a knight for keeps becoming increasingly larger and larger during this whole conversation, he begins.
What's your
Yes.
And we find out that lizards can in fact sweat.
what's your mount's intelligence again?
My mount's
Yeah.
intelligence?
Doesn't it like bump up?
Probably a 4.
Doesn't it bump up after once you give it that like once you make it your mount because of that spell,
Let me check.
that find steed thing?
I don't think so.
Because I think we made a joke that your steed's actually smarter than you.
I believe we have made that joke. That is definitely true.
It is
And
entirely
if it is true, then if anything, your steed is the one explaining to you in Sylack language that this is your responsibility now. Now that you've been knighted. So there you go. That's who explains what it means to own land. Sylack. It's been listening to your guys' conversation about trying to explain to Sylack, and then he finds.
Don't worry, I'm gonna explain it to him when we get there.
Oh, hold on.
Sylack. Everything the
Damn
light
it, you
touches.
beat me to it! Stop!
We've been hanging out too much.
Solid, come here. Look, everything the light touches is yours. Except for that part over there, that's someone else's. That part over there is someone else's. That part way past where the light touches,
So,
that the light touches, that's also
The writing
not yours.
lizard's intelligence is 2.
Oh,
But let me check the spell.
yeah.
Wait,
Sylack.
are they sentient at all?
No, because the
No,
spell,
it's
because the
creature.
fine speed spell like bumps up their intelligence to make them
It bumps it up.
yeah, it bumps it up by some to make it like intelligent enough to converse with you. Yeah, and so I was imagining Navel and Bor are sleeping in the same
Its
room.
intelligence becomes 6.
Oh my
So
god.
And it has the ability to understand one language of your choice that you speak.
So it's just a
It
smart...
can't speak because it's not sentient enough to,
But it can understand.
but it can understand. It has the same intelligence as I do.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
So it definitely didn't explain to me what a country is. If
Yep.
anything, both of us are having a 1,000-yard stare, realizing, yeah, that wiggles, the wiggles with a stare.
Yes.
You guys noticed that the lizard seems to be that the seed mount seems to be sweating too. It seems shinier than usual. Okay, so yeah, you guys have this like nice long walk and talk. As the sun continues to rise over the forest, you can hear the forest slowly coming to life. Birds are starting to come out. You're hearing various wildlife in the brush. You eventually start coming across people who are following the same trail as you, and you can see an individual who's putting out various lanterns that are lighting the way, and you eventually come across the outpost that you had passed days before, and just go right past it despite smelling breakfast coming from it. You keep going, and by about let's say you get by the math in my head at least, you guys get to Countryville County city town by around 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll
AM.
trust the DM math.
Okay.
AM?
Yes, am.
Got it.
Yeah. According to the instructions on the missive from your brother, the plot of land, the fort, is another mile south past a large clearing of a large area of trees from County City Town. You can see that there seems to be some kind of small natural path that you can bring your horses through, and after about on horseback, 15 minutes later, you find yourselves at a. I should have grabbed this before I. You guys find yourselves seeing a vast stretch of cleared land. There's a very distinct contrast between where the forest begins and suddenly ends, and the rest of the land begins. In the distance, you can see just a pile, what seems to be a stone structure overlooking a hill. And a overgrown path leading up to it. What would you guys like to do? Are you guys gonna head up to it?
Yay.
Okay.
That's what we came for.
Yep. So yeah, as you guys climb up the gradual incline overlooking, you start to see that there are tall stone walls. And that they are crumbling. So it's hard to tell what the top height is as you guys are starting to approach. because there's various holes and collapses that just make it look like a jagged formation. Let's see. As you approach the front entrance of what would have been a gate, you can see that there are actually wooden barricades that are kind of like put in a, they're kind of stacked forward with spikes facing out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is in front of the.
This is in front of the yeah, basically like that, and it's the one main entrance that you can see.
Okay. Yeah. Can I see anything else around?
The walls are mostly just they're stacked stone, and this particular entrance actually seems to have most of its wall taller than at least 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
The shortest point that it comes down to is about 10 feet, but now that you're up closer, it's much taller. Mm-hmm. You can see that it comes up to about 20 feet. There are also wide trenches dug in, with like kind of like a moat, but it's not filled with water. Instead, it's filled with like stone, overgrown plant life. Mostly just because of the fact that it's been completely unkept.
Right.
And that there is a dirt bridge, for lack of a better word, that actually does lead into this into this entrance. But that bridge has been blockaded with those spikes.
Okay.
With those blockades.
Well, I guess we walk in.
I guess I will get off my horse
Okay. Cool.
and go try to move one of the barricades so we can ride in.
Okay. You move the barricade with relative ease and just. Oh, so you're riding your horses in, or are you just gonna walk yourselves in?
I have not gotten off my horse.
Okay. So you move the barricade.
Yeah.
And okay.
Is the door shut?
No, it's actually open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I will walk in.
Cool. You head in. It is quiet out here. It is. Let's see.
How quiet is it?
It's
Enough-
so
yeah.
quiet
Enough that you can just hear the.
that we can hear Sylack's thoughts.
Nothing more than the clatter of your saddlebags, the hooffall of your horses. When you first enter, you can see that there have in the first main yard that you enter, you can see that this distinct grid lines are worn into the ground, showing where temporary living spaces might have been. You can actually see that there are a couple of completely torn down tents that look like they've been completely unkept for God knows how long. And they're actually really small grids too. Like they were tents. Like I said, they were tents, and you can see that. And it's like no more than 5 by 10 feet each, and there's maybe 30 at least from this first yard that you can see.
So this is a fort, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Homely.
Yeah. An ancient Romarian fort.
And there's no one around. Question marks.
And your phone is dead.
No. From what you can see at the moment, nobody's around.
That's unfortunate. Give me land, but don't give me people. Serfs.
Well,
So there's. Oh, go ahead.
nicely gave you a place that's well maintained.
So there's no permanent structures other than the walls?
Sorry, I was about to get to that.
Oh, okay.
No, it's okay, because I'm glad you asked. So, the only main actual buildings you can see within the walls are 3 stone buildings that stand at the center of the area. Only 2 of them look to be about 2 stories high, while the other seems to be only about one story high. And one of the things you do notice is that the roofs are made of terracotta shingles, but you can see that like just general decay has shown that lots of the there are a bunch of holes in most of the ceilings. But what's your passive perception again?
Mine is 15.
Okay.
I acknowledge that Boris said something.
Oh, okay.
Sylack isn't saying anything.
Gotcha.
You notice that the building on the west seems to be okay. So if you were entering from the north, this one building here is on the west side, and a building here on the east side. The western one, its roofs actually seem to have been patched up.
It seems
wood.
to have been patched
Yes.
up?
Yes. There seem to be some wood planks actually covering where the terracotta shingles have just vanished.
And those are the only 2 buildings, right?
I said,
There's 3.
Oh, there's 3.
yeah, two are actually taller than the middle one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, my apologies. Are they in a line?
They're in
Or
a
is
line,
it
yes. Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
So the one on the west side looks to have been patched up.
Draw this for us,
Sure.
actually?
Of course.
Because that's
It would help a lot more than.
yeah.
Yeah,
of
I'm
course,
just
of course,
I'm
different
having an issue with the theater of the mind at the moment, unfortunately.
So,
And it doesn't have to be to scale.
that's fine. I just want to make sure we know where north is. So,
It's that way.
so. Goes this way.
Don't worry about it.
Made him write it twice.
I feel bad.
Basic gist of it.
Oh, they're like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see that there's like an actual junction as well as you are coming down this way. And here's where all those tents were.
So we came in from this side?
Yes. And you can see now as well that there were 2 other entrances on the side, on the east and west side.
And
So
that
we
back
came
wall
in-
is solid.
So we came in
Not that you
here.
can tell.
So we came in from the south. Here's the south.
Wait, sorry. Fuck. Shit. I already messed this up.
What?
You would have come in from here, actually.
From the north.
Yes, from the north. My bad. Yeah. But still, same gist. There's a junction right here. The tents are the grid lines are right here, and you can still see the entrances from where you're standing.
How big are the buildings in the center?
Buildings.
Center one is 1 story tall. Center one is 1 story tall.
The middle one is 1 story tall. The 2 on the left and right are 2 stories.
How
Yes.
big?
How big?
In terms of like
Width
space.
and all that, yeah.
No, approximately. Excuse me.
In 4-dimensional space.
What's the girth of a
It
building?
would be. I forget how far is 30 feet again?
30 feet?
From that door to Sammy and Aaron's door.
It's pretty big.
It would. They would be approximately 60 by 60 then.
60 square.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, big building.
And all 3 of them would be 60 square, so they're identical?
Yes.
Other than the middle one is one
Shorter.
story.
Other is shorter, yeah.
Yes.
And the one on
Stouter.
the one to the east is
The one to the west is the one that I noticed, right?
Yes, the one that you notice its roof seemed to have actually been repaired in some way.
That way?
well no,
No,
because
this
west
way.
would be
This
towards
way.
you. That's why I was thinking it was
This
actually
is
to
messing
the
you.
east. Because he said it was on the left as we walked in.
He said left, but
Yeah.
he also said west.
Okay.
So
One of them.
we'll go with west. It's a cardinal direction.
Okay.
Hey, that
Yes.
building looks slightly better than the other buildings.
That is weird. Wood does not last as long as clay.
Which would possibly mean that this was recent.
I'll go find out.
Oh, maybe we
I
should
will
come
walk
with
up
you.
to the door.
Oh, I walk behind
The
him.
air, this so
Exactly 11 and a half feet behind him.
Oh no!
So here's the space. Here's I'm not gonna drop the scale. Well, maybe I should. Shit. Okay.
Why so far back?
It's only exactly 11.5 feet. It's not that far back. It's two people.
Why
laying
that very
down.
specific distance?
I could be more specific.
You think something's gonna happen?
Oh, this is not a good idea.
No, this is a really bad idea.
That's gonna be a sound.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Manny's away from the mic, anyways. There you go.
Oh, is this the building I'm walking up to?
Yes, there is no door. It's actually an open arch. Or, yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh, so we would have been able to see that.
Yep.
Let me get this out of your way.
Thank you.
How tall were the walls?
Does 10 feet at the shortest.
20
20
feet
at the axis, yes. And they also, and if I did mention before, they also have the ones that are actually like the tallest do have visible ramparts.
Do you mean this to be 3?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Double checking.
do the two-story buildings look like they peer over the wall?
Because they would be 20 feet tall. At minimum.
Ish.
True.
Your first floor tends to be about 8 feet. Your second floor tends to be about 10 feet.
So it'd be about 18 feet tall. Minimum.
Oh, I've always been
I was gonna
interpreting.
say, this is also a medieval society, and honestly, the sizes of the average person is supposed to be a little bit smaller, so it would make sense that the building's even shorter.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is if the wall is 20 feet at its highest, and these,
Then-
I'm assuming these two
then the
buildings
roof
are meant
is-
to look over the wall.
Yeah, they're either meant to look over the wall, or they're
Which-
meant to be hidden well behind the wall, so that you can't just set up like a catapult or a trebuchet about 300 yards away and just hammer the inner buildings.
Yeah. No. Then in
That's
this.
fair.
Yeah. Then in this case, no. They match the wall height, so they would be 20 feet give or take.
Flat top roofs.
No, it's terracotta shingles that kind of cap at a pyramid triangle thing.
So we would have been able to see their tops over the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but now that you're closer, you can see the details such as the holes in the walls and all that kind of stuff.
Homely.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
So
so
walks up.
okay.
To the archway.
To the archway. To the archway.
I stand exactly 11.62 feet back.
Hello.
Please please place yourself exactly 11.42 feet back.
Well, where's boy?
Here, you can use this one for more.
He stands at the archway.
Yeah.
That's 5, 10, 11.62.
Okay.
I'm hovering right behind you. More like the lizard's hovering right behind you, and I'm on top of the lizard.
Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay. You get no response.
Hello? Special delivery.
Still no response.
Cool. I will stroll right in.
Okay.
Okay. How far in are you going?
Past the door archway at least. It's to where I can see the hole inside.
Right about here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will follow 11.62 feet behind.
What is with this very specific distance?
Well, it's just enough that if I have to jump forward, I can, but if I have to jump backward, I can.
Why would you jump backward? You're gonna help
No,
me.
you never know.
Who says he's gonna help you?
Foolish of you to assume that you're going to receive help.
Especially from a character who's obviously self-serving.
I would like to use my divine sense.
Okay. Remind me about what that does again, please.
Do I detect good?
Yes.
Is it boar?
No.
Okay.
It's not just board.
Is it Novel?
It actually shouldn't be him at all.
I'm assuming Nivelle's straight in front of me, so I would see it, but boar is ahead of me, and I'm unsure of what's, Do I detect evil?
No.
Do I detect,
Phase fiends or celestials, right? Or undead?
yeah, celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet?
Nope.
That is not behind total cover. Okay. Okay.
Cool.
So I sense good.
Sweet.
And you say that you sense good.
Just as Boar
Nope.
walks in. Just as Boar walks in.
Oh, you
please,
don't say it.
I haven't said a... Sylack has not said a single word.
Okay.
please make a dex
entire
saving throw, Boar, please.
All right. A dex, you said?
Yes.
That one.
Oh
First
no.
roll of the night.
Oh no.
So,
Oh.
you guys hear Boar do his thing. He walks, he strolls right in. Suddenly, your right leg is pulled forward as you're flung upward. You actually smack your head on the top of the archway. Take...
So, so is he here?
Yeah, right there.
Right here.
Yep, and he
Wait, sorry, here?
Yep, he is...
One forward.
One forward.
Yep,
Okay.
that, you were there. And you take... Oh, geez. 4 points of bludgeoning damage as your forehead whacks the...
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one failure.
What?
Yeah, I make my death saving throws.
Why?
Why?
Just mess with Manny.
Oh.
How 4 points you said?
Yes, 4 points of bludgeoning damage as your head hits the top of the archway, and you start bleeding from the forehead, and you are now hanging upside down.
Cool.
Yep. You then hear 2 wolves approach behind you, and they are baring their fangs and snarling.
Hello!
Wait, so are they behind Sylack?
Oh, not behind.
No.
From the side, right
Our
here.
face to the wolves.
Hello!
Are you using Speak of an Animal thing?
Fuck yeah.
They go...
Why the hostility?
So they look at each other. You can see them actually like look at the other from behind you. That's like... Huh? It's like... Oh, man.
I'm gonna cut myself
should-
down.
I should've-
Hold up. This is not a good position for conversation. Hold up.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger and start cutting myself down.
You actually cannot see the... whatever... Wait, hold on, actually.
Oh, I can't see whatever's holding me up.
Nope.
So what's holding me up?
You seem to, Ben, it actually doesn't say. Because there is a rope, but the rope disappears and becomes a magic trap. So, if anything, the way I've been visualizing it when I'm reading this, you're like, your foot is up in the air and it's being, like, gripped by, like, a glowing coil. The wolves just say, it's like, you're invading our territory, pal.
Oh my Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
you
invading
didn't say anything when I
territory.
said hello. Otherwise, I want to come in.
Then you hear another voice from above, speaking actually in common.
Do it.
Well, it's very rude. It's very rude to enter someone who didn't welcome you in. And then, this isn't coming from the wolves. It's coming from right up here.
No.
Oh,
He
We're
is.
still speaking
okay.
with animals.
yes.
I'm still speaking with the animals back at him.
Oh, back at the wolves.
No, at the voice.
Can I see the wolves?
No, they are currently still hidden behind a wall.
Okay.
So you can't
are
exactly
they
see.
here or are they here?
Right, more like right there.
Translation. Hey, we are having a conversation in wolf. Could you please switch to wolf? Not all of us will understand you,
He's like,
asshole.
the master doesn't know how to speak wolf, but she knows knows us pretty well, and we know that we know that she told us not to let people in that
Whoa,
weren't
hold
supposed to go in.
You're listening to someone who can't even speak wolf?
Yeah, because she feeds us.
I mean, I can feed you and I speak wolf.
Good old D&D, not expecting anything from certain characters.
I imagine Sylack and Novell are just watching Boar hang upside down, making weird roaring noises, and we're just kind of like, should we help him?
He's got it
I
under control.
don't know if I'm standing exactly 11.62 feet back, and I don't know if I need to take the extra
Yeah,
three feet
I'm
forward.
unsure if he needs help. At this point, I think we're safer with him hanging upside down.
I mean, he's clearly having a conversation with something.
Do we know that?
All we hear is that you're like growling and like.
You look like a crazy person to us because we don't know there's wolves.
For all we know, you hit your head and had an aneurysm.
Eating in the brain.
Make a perception check, Aaron.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
That's also good.
that's 10.
Yeah, sure. We'll just use your passive perception anyway.
15.
Yeah, you will. As you saw all this happen, you're about to go, charge in. You start hearing somebody growling. You hear other growling, and you see like Boar slowly just rotating, hanging upside down, held by nothing
Like
that you can
Thor
see.
style?
Yeah, pretty much. He's just rotating, and while he's doing this, like and growling, trying to look at the things to his left and right, you notice that blood is spilling from his forehead and just dripping down to the ground.
Yeah, my reaction doesn't change.
The wolves look at you and are just kind of like, oh yeah, we gotta talk to the missus. We're back, and they
Can
leave
I
you.
actually get into my bag from here?
Could be like.
Yeah, it could be hanging around like that. Yeah, sure.
I will actually throw down one of my rations.
Okay, you throw on your rations. Make a you'll hear the voice say, it's like, damn it. Now I'm like splitting. Now I'm meshing these voices. Fuck. Why'd I have to go with the Minnesotan accent?
Just go with it. Just roll with it. Whatever happens.
You did this to yourself.
Mika, Tara, don't go take that. Roll persuasion with disadvantage, please.
Don't listen to her. She don't even speak wolf.
He says I'm wolf.
Roll persuasion. Roll regular persuasion then.
Oof.
Negate that disadvantage. I'd like to use my
That is an
inspiration
11.
point to negate my disadvantage.
Okay. That's a wolf spider.
She can't understand you like I do.
Literally. Can I? You said that there was some kind of voice coming from above.
Yes.
Can I see what's? Because I assume we can hear the voice in common.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Yeah, every couple of sessions, you need an opportunity to use your speak with animals. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, one of the wolves sniffs at it and starts snarfing on it.
I'll pull
But
out one of my own and start eating it.
Yeah, and then
And it's just, fuck, it's safe.
the other one then goes up to the other one, just starts nudging him away from the food. And he's like, and then the other,
Oh my God.
you can hear one of them, the one who got bumped away, say, it's like, no, it's good, real good. It's like just as good as the masters. It's like, I don't care how good it is. We can't. She told us not to eat it. So what are you gonna do, Aaron?
I was just asking if I could see where the voice was coming from, because I assume distance-wise we can hear the voice in common.
Make a perception check.
That's an unnatural 20.
Okay. As you look forward, you can see that there is right up here in a balcony area. You can see a you can see a gray tabaxi leaning over the railing, holding a bow with an arrow that was knocked but not pulled, and just kind of leaning over, just really curious about the whole situation. But now she's kind of like, it's like, hey, it's like, hey, I told you not to. No, fuck. I told you not to eat that.
So is this?
Well, they don't want to listen to you.
Here a balcony? Is this section here a balcony?
Yes.
So is it? Ugh. Shit. Is it like this?
Yes.
Or is it hanging off the wall? Okay, never mind.
No, yeah, it's within.
So then, what's behind it?
Just stone wall.
Stone wall.
Yeah. So if you were to look at it in like a plan view, I feel weird using that word. It would be like, here's what you see from the front. Then a front door right here, and then from if this is inside, it would be like that, and here's the front door. So, yeah, like that.
I will actually
switch back to common for a brief moment.
So there's like a door here?
Yes, there's a door right below.
I will switch back to common for a moment.
Bless.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to listen to you. You don't
Thank
even
you.
speak their language.
I know how to speak to them well enough.
Yeah, but you don't understand.
Do I even see this person?
Yeah, you can see her upside down now. Actually,
As I'm spinning?
Yes.
Every half a minute.
Yes. Make a intelligence check, please.
So is there
Oh
any
boy, this is not gonna go well.
balcony here? Is there any balcony here?
No, that one will be actual just walls and windows.
Okay. What's on these walls?
Just wall.
Just wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Nat 20. What the fuck? So for total 21.
Nice.
Yeah, as you turn around and you're looking at you see this person. Suddenly something clicks about her. She looks very, very familiar. A little older, but very familiar. And you realize, from your previous conversation with Montgomery way back when, and the painting you
Oh,
saw,
the painting? Oh my god.
this is Debbix.
Wait, hold up. Are you Debbix?
How do you know that name?
I saw the painting of Montgomery's.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, I can't get a good look at you.
Hold on.
It's gone.
Okay.
Boy was being loud enough.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be louder than the noise.
We just gotta be louder than all the other crap.
Oh wait.
Wait.
So yeah, Debbix says, it's like, by the 9 hells.
Well, I can't look at you when I'm upside down, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Just because you know Debbix, because you know Montgomery.
Well, I mean, I didn't say I knew her for any good reason.
No, sorry.
Why would you assume I knew her for a good reason?
Because you know Monty, I'm gonna let you down. But because you know Monty, I'm not gonna let you down the nice way. And she snaps, and you immediately the snare dissipates, and you drop to the floor, taking 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Just ooh. Well, actually, no. Never mind. Not 2 points because you were only lifted. I think it's at 3
I was
feet
gonna say
away.
no more than like 10 feet.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you were only lifted up like 3 feet from the air. Yeah, 3 feet above the ground and floor. So yeah.
Actually, I will argue I should actually take bludgeoning damage because 3 feet is not enough space to actually recover from the drop.
Yeah, especially if you are hanging upside down. Okay,
3
if you want to take the bludgeoning damage, go ahead.
3 feet is just enough to actually be very hard to catch yourself
Yeah.
when you're upside down.
All right. And then Novelle,
Yeah.
you're gonna notice that she then appears right in front of Boar.
Cool.
Yep. She doesn't make a jump. She doesn't like scale parkour over. She just suddenly shimmers and appears right near Boar. And she
I will actually turn to the wolf on my left.
yes.
You take orders from a cat?
We take orders from our mom.
All right.
And then the wolves then run over to her and just kind of nuzzle around them, and she goes a bit over to them and pets them like
Try to lick the inside
yes,
of her mouth.
exactly. And she's just like, all right, what you want?
The Dragonborn back there owns this place.
What?
The king said so.
I've been squatting here for almost 10 years now. What does the king of this realm not want with this place now?
Well, you see.
Oh,
You speak Infernal?
I like how we're leaving the owner of the establishment out of all of this. Even though Sylack still has not said a word. He's just looking around.
I will actually ask you speak Infernal in Infernal.
She does?
What?
Wow.
Yeah. Hi, I speak Infernal.
I think he knighted the Dragonborn, and he needed to give it any land. So I think he just picked the most empty spot. He's a good knight. He's not, the brightest.
Let me go meet this knight.
I don't know.
Why do you think this is a problem?
Because you're your cat.
I don't know how to say this though. He eats cats.
What kind of dragonborn eats a cat? No.
How? Yeah, you. Now that you've seen her actually as well, you can see that she's wearing. What kind of equipment do I have her wearing?
Great. Now you guys have heard a conversation go from to, hey, let me down to.
And of.
So.
And the tabaxi ends up going herdurga verga durga 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 durga.
Wow. That's not at all racist.
Well, we just lost 1 million viewers in Canada, but gained a few in America.
Jesus. No. So.
You can see she's wearing leathers. She has on a cloak.
Did we see the painting in question?
Yeah,
I don't remember if we did.
Was it in her front?
It was right by her, like where her register would have been, and you guys did enter the space, and you saw them standing in front of it. So if you make a
I didn't see it. My 6th intelligence says I don't remember this.
make a straight intelligence check.
Oh,
You know what? For funnies,
I think that's a 6.
that's a 9.
She looks kind of familiar. It's like she's not familiar enough, but you know you've seen her before somewhere.
So
In
this.
the alleyway.
The one thing that you do know is that she looks like a Norwegian forest cat.
Wonderful, because I'm a ranger.
That's strange that we specifically know the species of cat.
Especially named after one in a country that does not exist in your world.
I guess Norway does, yeah.
Can Sweden exist? We have a viewer from Sweden that I really like.
That he won't hear until a year later.
Yeah.
So I will at that
A
point
year later, he can know that we very much
slowly
appreciate him.
walk up to the side of Boar.
Are you the knight?
No.
Does he look like a...
No, he's the prince.
Well, you can't just go telling people that.
Why do you
man.
want my
No,
land?
I'm still speaking Infernal.
Oh,
It's like,
I like that she confuses a very clear half.
oh right, yeah, no, you even
As
said
Dragonborn.
you said Dragonborn too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
as well as
Shit.
if anything, I should look like a noble.
Yeah.
If anything,
Both of you should honestly look like nobles.
yeah.
And what do you want?
Hi, I'm here with the Dragonborn.
She looks over.
I will actually switch back to
They don't speak these languages.
Shit.
What languages do I speak? Not Infernal.
You know, it'd be funny
Nope.
if I know Infernal.
Oh, no.
I don't think I do, though.
She looks over and says, I must have been away for quite a while.
Sorry,
Looks like a-
who are you?
I'm Debbix Herlifer.
She knows the Dragonborn lady.
Hold on. Spell that.
Debbix.
Debbix.
Herleifr.
Sorry.
Leifr.
Leifr.
Actually, I will switch back
Okay.
to Infernal for a second.
You want to stay here?
I kind of have to.
Bless you.
How about
Thank you.
congratulations on the steward position?
Make a persuasion check.
This is in Infernal?
Yeah. 19.
Interesting. I'm intrigued.
Not said a single word.
No.
Sylack has not said a single word, and already he's getting a story.
And she says interesting and infernal as well. She walks.
I will get out of her way.
Yeah. Let me talk. Let me talk to your boss.
The butler.
No, he's the boss.
I will point towards Nivelle.
Are you saying this in Infernal?
I'm actually starting to speak common again.
Okay, just wanted to make sure what I
I'm
heard.
just constantly switching languages.
So
today, is what
in
I'm doing.
common, you say no. He's the boss.
Yeah.
Okay, he's the knight. He's the knight who owns this place. He seems to be some kind of...
No. He's in charge of the night. That's the night.
I will point towards Sylack.
I'm sure.
No, that's what he said. She's pointing at Sylack. Said, so he's the knight. He's like, you're something, and he's, I don't know. You said you were gonna say what you were, but then something else happened.
Military advisor.
Boar.
Yes.
Did she say no? She didn't tell me that she was associates of Montgomery, right?
He said it, and
Did-
you guys
did you say that?
overheard- Yeah.
You did
No,
say that.
No, I said she knows Monty.
Okay.
I said she knows the Dragonborn lady.
Yes.
Right. Okay. In Onexa, right? Is where
Yes.
that was?
Yeah.
In Onexa?
Yeah. Yes.
What was her?
Montgomery.
Oh yeah, you would remember.
Oh, that sounds like. I don't feel bad about dropping you anymore.
So you're an associate of Madame Montgomery.
Traveled with her for almost 20 years. Well, probably longer than that, but still. Me and her were part of the fire step together. The White Lines.
I hold out my hand for a handshake. Harrison Flintwood.
She leans in. Flintwood, of the royal family.
Yes, the
Interesting.
very one.
Haven't heard of a Harrison, but okay.
Well, I'm not as well known. I like to keep it that way.
You seem like you know your way around the wood, around these parts.
Yeah, I do.
You're what is he?
Are you talking about
Yes,
Boar? He's a.
the boy toy.
I look at him. I look back. A traveling companion.
Fair enough. He offered me a stewardship of. He offered me a. Shit.
If I look around the room, can I see that she's obviously been staying here?
Yeah, he's up. Yeah, you look around, and this place seems a bit more well kept than the rest of the area. While there is still like garbage, debris from way back when left all over the place. Actually, there's even doghouses.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Inside?
Yeah, inside. Actually, right by the two corners where the wolves would have been.
Oh, well, so like here
Yeah,
and there.
right there and there. Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
Hold on, sorry, I was about to
Oh,
say something
yeah.
else. You know why I decided to, after leaving the White Lions, why I decided to set up at Fort Petrosilio?
Excuse me?
Now this is Spanish.
Are we in the Arankar arc of Bleach?
There's a thing on a Spanish accent.
Can you repeat that?
Petrosilio.
Petrosillo.
So is that
Mamma mia.
is that a P or an X?
P.
That's not how you say a
Petra.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Petra.
Petra.
Sidio. I.
Sidio.
Petra.
Aaron, what are
C.
you doing?
Dio.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm writing.
Mamma mia, Aaron, that's not how you write.
Oh my god, Alex, please.
Do I know what that is?
Make a history check.
Oh shit.
Are we in the wrong fort? That'd be hilarious.
Oh no, yeah, it's over there by the Dairy Queen. You
That's
if
a
you didn't-
17 on the die. What is that with my modifier? That is, that's a 21. My modifier.
21. You remember that this was the original name of this fort before Excelsior was the name that the locals gave it for whatever reason, but Petrosilio was the original name of this place that the Romarians gave it back when it was a Romarian fort.
Gotcha. I understand now. So she was saying that after she left the White Lions,
Yes.
she decided to come and chill here.
Yep.
Is what she said? Okay. I will tell you what. If the Dragonborn likes you, you can have a stewardship position here, so you can stay, because you've obviously made yourself a nice home here.
I have to stay.
me finish.
Okay.
On one condition, you assist in helping to clean the rest of this place up.
Probably will. I know the place better than most. I was the one that set up all the defenses here.
We will talk about why you have to stay here, but we need to get the legalities out of the way of this.
Your paperwork.
I will get paperwork.
Didn't you bring the missive with you?
The what?
Didn't you bring the actual document with you that said that it's like, hey, this is
I mean,
your brother gave you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wouldn't have employment documents with me to
Well, that's what she means. She means paperwork to
Yeah,
own
I
the
will
land.
pull out essentially the deed.
Aficionado.
Right.
And
Yeah, the deed. Yeah, she takes it. And it's like, well, you must have did something pretty damn important if you wanted to, if you're
yeah, we
brother,
freed the
I
country.
assume? Oh, I have been way away from civilization for a while, then, haven't I?
Seems like it. You don't know anything about Timbervault, trying to exit from the Empire, the new currency.
Nope, I've been living out here. Well, I heard I go into Countryville, County City Town every once in a blue moon. Hear a couple things here and there. There was the one bit about the whole currency exchange thing. So once I heard about that, I decided to just leave my money in the bank that was there.
Bad
news.
Yes. It's back to gold.
Oh, that's fine. I never pulled anything out anyway. So
It's probably better that way anyway. The exchange rate was ridiculous.
You probably accumulated interest. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Sylack has not said a word.
But trust me, we need to make sure that the Dragonborn likes you.
all right then, let's take a look, Tim. Let's have a chat with this
Hey,
Dragonborn.
Sylack. You want to come here and meet the potential new steward of your land?
I will lead the riding lizard in with me, and we will stoically enter the foyer. Oh no, it will Komodo dragon,
Slither.
but the head in the air, and I'm obviously straight up running it with my glaive out because there's
There's
you don't
nowhere to
sheathe
put
the
your
glaive.
glaive.
She looks at you. She looks at your steed. That's a mighty fine steed you've got there. I'm Debbix Schlehuber. Who might I have the pleasure of talking to?
I am Sir Sylack, Dragonborn of the Far Steppe, Paladin of Bahamut, Knight in service to Neville Barkton of Countryville, County City Town, Liberator of Timbervault. And this is my land.
That's an impressive number of titles you got there.
Thank you.
Are you aware that your land also has an Underdark problem?
It has a what?
So this is why I'm stationed here. Why I self-imposed myself here. A couple of years back, I discovered that there was in general, this was a nice spot to stay in. And maybe 5-7 years back, I discovered a hooked horror trying to make its way down to Countryville, County City Town. Slayed the thing, sold it off for parts, and I went to go find out where it was coming from. Discovered a cavern that was leading into the Underdark, and I immediately closed it off. But then more creatures familiar to the Underdark came from that, kept coming from the forest, and she points in that direction where it's much thicker area of forest over there. Not entirely sure where they keep coming from, but I do my best to make sure that they don't get any farther than this fort.
I should have let you talk before.
Yes, you should.
My apologies.
That seems very problematic.
It is. So if you would like to establish a proper base of operations here, then I'm willing to work as stewardess. But you're not only do you have to maintain this place, you are basically also protecting Countryville County City Town from any potential Underdark threats. trust me, it's still a nice place, and they really only do, and they really only do come out every once in a while. But
I will turn towards Sylack. You need to get some men in garrison this place.
and I'll happily train them.
Sound like questions what a true hero would do. A true hero would run to the forest and solve the problem.
Is that what he does?
No,
But is that what he
not
says?
an action.
Oh, we would have just.
Which would have been hilarious, because
we would have just been like, "Well, we're going."
No, we're not Vimic and Ron Pipkin and Evan all.
But no, Sylack will. What would Sylack do? Is this your home?
It is.
Very well. I shall protect your home.
She kind of just has, she does what I was doing. Okay.
I mean, Bor did explain he's not the brightest.
Is so does.
I think that means we're good.
Okay then. Don't worry, I haven't seen anything strange come out of that forest in a couple months now. So you definitely have some time. And perhaps when you get a more established garrison living space established around here, perhaps it'll deter any potential creatures from wanting to try and cross over. Trust me, I've run into the forest plenty of times to figure out where they're all coming from, and every time I try to seal up where they're coming from, there always seems to be a new one somewhere else.
That sounds like a problem.
It can be.
But does Sylack understand that? The answer.
I'm certainly not.
6 intelligence.
I'm certainly not discouraging you from wanting to establish a home here. I mean,
No, I don't think anybody is thinking that.
okay, that's good.
I think we're trying to debate what we're going to do about this Underdark problem.
Well, you can debate later. You happen to catch me on my lunch break.
Oh,
Want something to eat?
lunch break? What do you do
will
every day
seal
around
the
here?
Underdark.
Oh,
Did he say that out loud?
Yes,
Oh shit!
I will seal the Underdark.
I'm sure
I
you
will protect your home.
I'm
I
sure
will
you
bring
will.
many others to this home. This is also my home. This is my land.
There's something actually very endearing about that.
We must protect my land in the valley.
we will protect your land, Sylack, just as you have helped protect mine.
Yes. Let us go to the forest.
Oh, you want to do this
Seal
right
the
now?
Underdark.
Oh. Just this sudden realization on Nevelle's face. Oh, you mean now? you don't want to have lunch first?
There is no lunch. There is Underdark, unsealed. I must be a hero.
Okay, so before we go charging off into the forest, what do you know, Debbix?
She invites you all inside as she opens the door.
The door.
The door that was right underneath the balcony that she was in earlier.
Oh, so yeah, there's like a door here or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere around there.
Yep. And she leads you all into the area. You can smell it. You can actually smell now that there's like a soup boiling somewhere. And she leads you all into the dining hall, sits you down while you guys are kind of walking and talking. What do you guys talk about?
The fact that I don't leave my lizard because I want to go seal the Underdark at the forest.
She'll bring bowls of food out to you guys.
So what are we dealing with here, Debbix?
First thing I had dealt with was a hooked horror, and then
A what?
a hooked horror.
Oh.
It's like a big.
with hooks.
It's not that kind of horror.
Oh.
It looks more like a big turtle with giant hooks on its front arms. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's only 9:38. Not bad. Couple of gricks, a carrion crawler. Probably the most recent thing that ended up coming out of there at one point was I think it was a Myconid, but me and him had a fairly cordial conversation, and he returned back to where he left. But no, just your typical Underdark creatures. He's not even sure where these things are coming from. Like what kind of he was just following a tunnel and suddenly took him to this side. He suddenly found himself out in the open like this.
And so, are these tunnels all letting out in relatively the same place?
No, it's actually pretty random.
Oh, how are we going to seal this off, Sylack?
With heroism.
I appreciate his gusto, but yeah.
With rocks.
Hey, you remember that lumberjack village place?
Vaguely.
What if we just do that?
I don't know that wood would hold them.
What? No. You remember the whole ground collapse thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, what if we just do that?
I think that opens them. They're coming out of a hole.
Yes.
But here's the thing: I
don't think the answer is a bigger hole.
Yeah, if you're talking about caving in the entrances, I've already done that before.
I'm talking about like on a mass scale. Like, what if we just level this side of the mountain?
Well, there's no mountain; it's all forest past where you guys are. The area that she pointed out where all the creatures are coming from are to the south, and that's all forest.
My point remains.
Yeah.
We just level that section of land.
This
is Novell not using his brain. Okay.
It's like it's an idea. If we can find something to do to create that kind of a leveling.
We have Armalite.
We don't even know the properties of the Armalite.
It go bang.
No, I don't want to cave it in.
What if we hijack the train?
You'll cave it in. Then some miners will need a rescue.
No,
And I will say nah.
there won't be
But
any
then there'll be
miners
somebody
down
you want to, do things with, and they're going to convince you to go.
there. We're not talking about Paloma, okay? I should write her a letter.
It's pheromones.
No, there won't be any miners down there. Just the Underdark creatures. So, listen, we hijack the train, we run it off the tracks, and that will be what creates the cave-in. No, that's a terrible idea.
But if we hijack a train, we might get attacked by adventurers.
We're the adventurers.
Not if we hijack a train.
I'm just trying to brainstorm here, okay? The holes are popping up randomly, is what Debbix said. So, how are we supposed to know what holes we have to clear off and that they're not just going to keep making holes?
If anything, I think that would require a much bigger team of people to monitor that.
I don't think you've met us. We established
We are
a
all
queue with
actually
only
above
4
average.
people.
We are all actually above average size.
You're going to need a lot more people than just 4.
Not if we hijack a train.
We hijack a train, technically we have like 100 people.
No, we clear off the train.
Oh, listen, the Vel is right. We just leveled the place. All it will take is 10% luck, 20% skill, 50% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 15% pain, and 100% reason to remember our name.
Yeah,
The
that's
Secret
like
Six.
That's like 135%. That's like
Hold on, I think. No, that's
4%
that's
than there is.
200%.
It's 200%.
That's 200%.
that's 4%
To a hundo.
there is.
Hundo. What do you suggest, Cat?
You're royalty, right?
Obviously.
I think a good start perhaps would probably be sending some more soldiers, perhaps down this way. Can start building up proper defense. Maybe a wall around blocking the entire area of the forest.
It's going to cost a lot. Do you have proof that I can take back to my brother?
Give me a second.
Now I'm pulling your campaign.
Give me a second. And she excuses herself, heads inside, a couple minutes pass
I
by.
was wanting proof for shit.
Comes out and brings a hefty skull of some kind of like beaked creature
Convenient.
with two eyebrows with two horns sticking out where its eyebrows are. This was the skull of the hooked horror that I killed a couple of years back. It's been decorated in my fireplace, but might be proof enough.
Do you have a fireplace in there?
Yes.
Not important.
Home is where the hearth is.
Okay, well,
In medieval periods, the only source of energy, cooking potential, or heat was typically a fireplace and a hearth.
I mean, have you heard about those new machines that can generate their own heat? Here a lot of noble houses seem to have those.
yeah, we've got like 7 of them. God, I'll take the hooked horror skull.
Yep. Take that back to your brother. Tell him you found it over on the southernmost part of the near Countyville city town.
I mean, I know where we are. Thank you.
Let him know about the Underdark problem we got there. Because, I mean, assume if you have this land, you're going to be building some kind of base
How do we know that's true?
of operations on here, aren't
This
you?
was killed. How long ago?
About 5 years ago.
5 years
If you
ago.
want something more recent,
Long
I
enough
can
to
try and
become a
find something.
skull.
I think we have to go.
I think Sylack wants to try and find a hole and get proof ourselves.
Or see if we can't solve the problem.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Is there any current openings?
Like I said, it's the past 5 months have been quiet.
Is it usually this sparse?
I think this is about the longest gap I've had in a
Oh boy.
while.
Oh boy.
That's not good.
For a ranger, this is a really poor scout.
This is also concerning. Long gaps are not good things.
Yeah, because usually it means that something bigger is about to come, isn't it?
Yep.
I've thought about that, and I guess you guys coming here is a blessing.
Yeah, it would be a shame if we have to leave to go find more people and something bigger erupts while we're away getting more people. I say as a player, not a Sylack. Sylack's not intelligent for sarcasm.
Ma.
Debbix, can you help us find another hole?
Sure thing.
Or possibly lead us to one that you've already caved in? Maybe.
I can probably do that, yes.
Or a new hole so we can actually get inside.
Sure, I can do that. And then,
First Paloma, and now
I've been convinced of this because of Sylack. I have a soft spot for Sylack.
Alright, sure, I guess. And then she heads out, heads to the smaller one, walks out of that building and heads to the smaller one-story building, and sees that and grabs a horse from there, and heads up and says, "All right, follow me."
Oh, we should go get Boar's horse.
I'll go get my horse.
All right.
So yeah, I think we grab our respective mounts, even though Sylack never got off of his.
No, and he's been very antsy.
Okay. All right. So, you guys leave. She says bye to her pups, and then rides away a little farther off.
Are you not coming? I start speaking to Wolf again.
It's like, shit.
The horses now?
Sorry, Mom wanted us to stay here, guard the place while she's out.
All right then.
Yep.
All right now, girl.
Oh God.
You're all right.
Why am I starting to sound like Arthur Morgan? I need to I've been playing too much Red Dead. I need to find Boar voice again.
All right, so you guys follow.
Lays was
All right. So you guys gonna follow Debbix?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're gonna send Debbix into the woods, thinking that we're following, but we're actually just gonna go the opposite direction.
Yeah, we're gonna go to
I
County
also
City.
realize it's like he's trying to actually hold normal
Countyville, Country City town
conversations.
now, and then we're gonna get troops. Hire some.
No, yes,
guys.
we are
Okay.
following Debbix.
So you follow her, and she leads you through the forest. Pretty much same kind of
Through the forest?
trees. Yeah.
Through the woods.
Over the river.
To grandmother's house?
We know. I don't know. And she travel. You guys travel a little ways, probably about 30 minutes or so before she stops you at a cave at a huge pile of rubble, and she says, "This is one of the first caves that I found a long while back."
Okay.
You can see that's completely sealed in. Yeah, just make sure bought a couple of explosive powders and whatnot, and just prop them up, fire arrow.
I will poke you with my stick.
You poke the bowl with a stick.
Okay. Good point. So far, he's done far more scouting than Debbix has.
Ooh!
Damn. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks pretty sealed.
Yep, looks pretty sealed. Doesn't look like nothing's tried to dig itself out.
I'll kind of like.
Can you tell?
Well, for one thing, there's no gaping hole coming out of it.
Right, but they'd be digging themselves out from the other side.
She leads back around. Comes back around. Nope, no hole. You want to go check?
I would like to use
No.
Divine Sense.
The other side of the cave-in.
Do I detect good or evil?
You don't. If you're trying to break through a wall, you don't break through the side you're not on.
I think
My brain hurts.
Yeah, I think I see what you're talking about, but
Do
there's
I
no
detect,
other exit.
Do I detect good or evil?
Within 60 feet? No.
Yes. No, so no additional.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, let's
do
say
I
my
detect
hand is the wall.
Any celestial fiend or undead?
Nope.
Okay.
If you're digging through this side,
How long
you
does
don't
that last?
see from the other.
It's like 6 seconds.
Oh.
There's no wall, there's no hole or any recently dug up area that
Okay.
you can see around here, so I assume that means nothing has come out yet.
This is the only hole.
Yeah.
The only hole, the first of any other holes that you might want to see.
Hold on.
I can lead us on a quick on an expedition if you like. It's gonna take us a better half of the day.
Hold on. 1 second.
Should probably.
I meant to open this up. What? Give me. Just a sec.
I will actually pull my familiarity cog dimension in the form of a Seahawk again. Or an Osprey, yeah.
Aye, Captain.
Can you look for holes?
Aye, Captain.
Thank you.
Roll an investigation check for your Seahawk.
Now I actually have to look up the stats.
Uh-oh. Weeble wobble.
But they don't fall down.
Alright. It has a wisdom of +2. So.
You're making an investigation check. Investigation is
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Ooh. -4.
Wait, an investigation?
Yes. Because
Okay.
he's looking for something.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 3.
3. As
I will argue it is trying to see if there are any holes.
yeah, and it's doing it from above down into a forested area.
Which would be a
Trees.
perception.
So yeah.
Which would be a perception.
Okay.
Investigation would be like...
I mean, so if we're using the same roll, that's only a 9.
I'm assuming the Osprey's not attempting to
Okay, I guess if
investigate holes. It's trying to spot and then declare to its.
Also, are you just trying to do it through a tree canopy, and it's still
Right.
only
So-
on the same roll? It's still only a 9, even with advantage, even with a normal roll.
What I'm trying to get at is instead of investigation, it would be perception check, but with the disadvantage.
Yeah. Unless you actually point out the fact that if there was actually a hole in the forest, there's no trees over it because it's a hole.
It's true. She did blow up.
Yeah. So I mean, while you do that, and she'll take you on, and she'll continue taking you on an expedition of all the recent holes that she has already sealed up, and similar work. It's just a bunch of rubble covering what would have been a cave entrance, and after a while, after like 5 holes, your Seahawk comes back and says, "I'm sorry, Captain. My search yielded no results."
Alright, just keep an eye out.
Would goblins or orcs hang out in the Underdark?
No,
Damn.
they're overworld creatures.
Okay.
So she's led us to all the holes,
Yep. At
and
least
they're
with,
all sealed.
yeah, at least within. Within several miles of the fort, she's led you to all the holes that she's already plugged up.
It sounds like the fort's just fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Yep, like I said, it's been a bit of a list since the last Underdark creature that I've seen.
Well, then why do we need to bring more troops?
Do what you must. You guys are the ones that own the place now. I'm just going to be a steward, keeping an eye on
Are you
things.
asking that as a settle?
Both. Zach's kind of disappointed.
We could bring a few extra troops here to make your fort really nice and pretty. Clean it up. Make it look good.
Make it look like a fort.
A fortnight.
Well,
Oh,
2
God.
years in, and I'm quitting. Again. Second time tonight. Congratulations.
This is difficult.
I mean, truth be told, the fort probably needs more people than just one tabaxi in the first place.
But the hard part is,
Yes.
right, Sylack doesn't understand what a stewardship is. The tabaxi says that there's danger, and there's no danger. She wants us to request troops, but there's no danger. So Sylack would want to bring normal people to his home who aren't troops, which is risky, because if there is danger, they're going to get killed. The Debbix says there's no danger because she plugged up the holes. She's revealed all the holes are sealed up, so there's no danger. Like,
Yeah, there's clearly no danger now.
Sorry if I had made this sound confusing.
It's really not that confusing
it's-
because the argument is like, yes, there is no danger now because she's been here taking care of the problem and wants help to take care of further problems. There's no confusion there. I think it's that
it's an internal struggle for the character.
it's more.
Why does he need troops
there's
if
a
no-
supposed danger that lurks about, but we don't have readily available proof right now.
Right. And we're going off of a 5-year-old skull, which, in theory, in 5 years, that could come from anywhere.
True.
And so the immediate proof that's been presented to us is that there is no danger. She's taking care of it.
Apparently she's been doing fine on her own, dealing with this problem for at minimum 5 years.
5 months. 5 months has been the last she's seen of a problem.
No. She
Talking
killed the
total-
monster
total
five.
time.
She killed the monster 5 years ago. She killed the hooked horde at least 5 years ago.
Yeah, he's
Right.
talking total.
So
time.
she has been dealing with this problem for at least 5 years, and she has managed it for at least 5 years completely
herself.
on her own with just
Yeah.
2 wolves.
Yeah.
So there's like, she's handling this far. Why worry?
Yeah.
like, because even if there are normal people, I am assuming, like, cool. Managing a port full of normal people while still doing what she does is not going to be that big a deal.
Right.
So.
I guess I'm confused on what our objective is now, if there is any with the fort. Oh, if we just go to what's her face's
The mountain.
I think the intention of this, and Manny can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is my interpretation of intention, is that we were supposed to come to this fort, meet this character, and go, oh, you need help, we'll talk to the king, and leave.
Kind of, sort of. It was more along the lines of, are you going to let this person keep squatting in a place that you now own?
Oh.
And you pretty much already with the 19 persuasion, she's happy to let you to keep living here and work as a steward.
Oh yeah, that's what Boar said.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boar doesn't own the land.
But yeah,
Sylack does.
but ultimately, Sylack.
Oh, War was trying to get her to introduce herself as the steward that came with the land,
Well,
so Sylack would not even question it.
that's-
But that's not what she took, so
Nope.
that's the problem we're in now.
It's also not how I introduced Sylack to her. I said potential new steward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, and you said you want to make sure that she likes her.
that doesn't mean anything to Sylack that does 60
Yeah.
seconds,
Exactly.
unfortunately.
Oh, this is so weird. Whoops.
So
Weird roleplay scenarios.
I don't know what to do now.
I'm sorry if I really did just stick you in this situation.
Well, no, it's fine. It's just
What do we do?
like,
Yeah, 6
This
intelligence.
is
What do we
really
do?
hard because it's like it's my land and she's a squatter. But
Do you
But
know
also
that
nobody
she's-
said that she's a squatter.
it's pretty obvious she's a squatter.
Is it the Sylack with his 6 intelligence?
Yes, because this is considered my land now.
Right.
He's straight up been told
in-
it's his land.
In a primitive being's mind, this has been told this is my land,
It's your territory.
and she's a squatter. And although she's admit that it's her home, Sylack has said still that this is my land. And that he wants to protect her home, but her home's obviously protected. So now it kind of seems like, I don't know, a lie that there's danger, and now we were dragged out here for half a day, and there's no
Immediate
Danger.
Oh, do what Sylack does.
kill.
No? Question mark?
That is what a Sylack do. Kill.
There's,
No,
There's potential food.
oh jeez.
It is large and furry. It is clearly not a human.
What? How in the wilderness is this fort?
Hmm?
How in the wilderness is this fort?
The fort is actually in a huge clearing of flatland.
I want to say at least a mile deep into the wilderness,
Yes.
So it's pretty substantially wild, right?
Yeah.
So then,
And she's pretty much just been leading you guys deeper and deeper. And as you guys go along, she explains that like the appearances happen deeper and deeper within the forest. So she's showing you her most recent one, and then she points out much more farther out that way is a whole stretch of area that I haven't checked yet.
You haven't checked it yet?
Not exactly.
You've been here for 5 years.
There's a lot of forest out here.
We're gonna walk to it today.
All right.
oh, Boar made a decision.
Okay.
I was more making an observation.
So she leads you.
That's not how it came off. Boar made a decision.
Boar made a decision.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay. If you guys are running
Yeah.
with it, okay, cool. You guys continue walking. Walking.
We're walking.
Make a perception check.
Who? Everyone?
Yep.
So 14?
14.
Mana.
Okay, whatever.
17.
17. More.
17.
Ooh.
Or would you like to use my passive?
What's your passive?
16.
And then for her, perception. Okay, interesting. As you guys are walking with Manuel and Debbix leading, and you two being little doing the rear.
Yeah, so I have been trying really hard not to say anything, but you're talking about exploring for holes, going deeper and deeper, and now going at the rear.
It's a good thing we don't have a roving party.
Oh god, if we had a freaking bard.
So, as you...
Not all bards.
I try to seduce the wolves.
Not all bards.
Not all words.
So, as you two are marching along, your lizard suddenly stops, kind of looks around, and then you, sensing it's
My lizard?
your mount.
Its passive perception is 10.
Oh, okay, never mind. You rear your mount and just wait and look around,
It's got the perception of a rock.
The lizard.
and you look around. Things are a little quieter than it normally is, and then. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yes,
Oh, God.
I knew that was gonna happen. You have a cough, dude.
That's the sound I wanted to make with an owlbear, but I was afraid I was gonna cough in the middle of it. So,
Is that a hooked horror?
yep, a hooked horror comes barreling from your
Give me some warning next time.
sorry, comes barreling from the trees towards you and your lizard. Everybody roll initiative.
Can we take a break so you can draw this out so we can position
Yep.
ourselves?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Whenever you're ready for our initiatives, Manny.
Yep. Okay, Aaron,
Yes.
your initiative, please.
Yeah, that's 22.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice. Nice.
And
Thank you.
Boar.
Also 22.
Yeah.
22, who has a higher dex?
Probably
You guys are
me.
Dope.
Probably you.
It's definitely Aaron. Wow.
What's
good
your
job,
dex?
guys?
12.
Your modifier.
No,
Plus one.
either one is fine.
You know what
I have
the
a plus
highest
2.
Okay.
possible initiative I can ever have is?
Oh boy.
18.
Oh boy.
You know what I don't have?
Not an 18.
An 18.
I'm guessing it's much lower.
Rolled like a 6 or something, huh?
You rolled a 4.
Okay, and
Rolled a
Sylack?
2.
2? 2. Oh, God.
Oh my god, do you have a -4?
I have a -2.
He's wearing plate armor.
Jesus.
No. I have a 6 in my dex score.
That's...
Yeah.
I
So you
don't
have a
know.
6 in
Oh my
intelligence and a
God.
6 in dex? What the fuck?
I'm almost
Sylack just hit shit.
amazed.
Sylack just is like, he's good at hitting shit.
It doesn't matter. Sylack just...
I'm like amazed, if anything else. Like, I've been aware of this, but to see it so hard in action.
Every encounter.
You were amazes me. You survived level 5 like this.
Every encounter we've had, it surprises everyone.
But no, I
And
think...
it's my favorite.
No, I think the reason why this one in particular is surprising me so hard is because of some extra factors, too. So...
Because, like, I consistently roll low on initiative. I don't know why. I've never
often
rolled
do.
high.
Yeah.
No, I'm in that same boat, too, sometimes.
But you usually have, like, a plus.
Oh, yeah.
I roll low.
Yeah.
And I have a negative.
Yeah.
I've had 0 initiative in your campaign before.
Yeah, yes.
I have a negative. I think I haven't had.
I think you had a
one
negative
once.
once.
You know, honestly though, I think this is the first time you've said that it's a 6. I think we've always said that it was a -2. I think
it's
this is the
never
first
occurred to
time that you've said it was a 6.
So I'm just figuring. That's just my mentality of Sylack over here.
It's turning red!
Sylack is over here like barely like sentient, and then there's like he's just got the slowest reaction in the world. Like he's just over there and there's a fly. Fly goes past him and it's like 2 feet to his left when he finally reaches out in front of him and goes.
It lands on his eye, crawls around it for a bit, and then flies away.
To take a big sword on a stick and swing it. Okay.
That's where all of his sense of dexterity and brain power goes to. Just fighting.
There are two types of D&D characters that are fun to play, and this is just fact. There are characters that are fun to play because they have super high stats, and then there are characters that are fun because they have the lowest possible stats. And you're just over there, literally every encounter, the DM just looks at you like, how are you not dead?
Alright, let's go, please. Let's start the encounter.
You just gotta do that sonic trick. I don't know.
Top of the initiative, Aaron.
Okay. Where's the creature?
The first one comes barreling down.
First
towards
one?
you.
Which one? No.
Oh,
What? No, hold
I
up.
love that. That's a good sign.
It's coming out this way. It's made it this far ahead before it can before it runs into yeah.
Fantastic. Is this just the path?
Yes.
So I can step out.
Yes.
Cool. I'd do that.
Okay, you approach it.
No, I'm swinging at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You approach it. And you see this thing come barreling towards Sylack. Sylack just stands there, and you immediately draw the flint blade and just charge in.
Yep. So how do I say this?
Double crit.
No, I wish, but it's still a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
And for the sake of it, I'm gonna swing with 2 hands.
Okay.
Because of that versatility. I gotta check one thing really quick, I'm sorry.
No problem. I have to check something as well.
That was good.
So we're doing a 1d10 for 2, right? For 2 hands?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe that's what it says on paper.
So a d8 for 1 hand, a d10 for 2.
Yes.
Okay. This is why I keep them all separate.
Oh, sorry. I have a 7 in dexterity. Not with that.
Yeah, it doesn't actually change anything.
But hey, if you were to invest a skill point into it, you'd get an 8.
Awesome.
Wait, why are you rolling 2d10s?
Not what I meant to do. I'm gonna grab a whole another die and do that. I had 2 hands in my head, which translated in my head
Getting
to 2
too,
die.
you're getting too used to having to roll the bazillion die as Mimic.
Alright, so that's 5 on the die plus
5 on the die, on the die, on the die. Fuck. Shit.
with 2 hands. It still adds my proficiency bonus, right? For the versatile trait.
Yes.
Or no. For damage, damage doesn't add your proficiency.
No, damage
right?
doesn't have proficiency, no.
Damage only adds your ability modifier.
Okay, so then that's that we already established that it is in fact a +1 weapon, so that's where that came from. Okay, so then that is 11
Okay.
slashing.
Cool. You come in and just the horror is taken aback by your attack and just sees it, tries to parry, but ends up getting instead slashed across its shoulder by the flint blade, which you notice, despite its jagged edge, slices through clean like butter. It's the smoothest slice you've ever felt.
Nice. That's awesome. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to Hunter's Mark it.
Okay.
I should have done that first. Oh well.
You do the slice. You do a quick swoosh, turn, and then snap with your finger, and now you're focused on it.
Cool. Sounds good. That will end my turn.
Okay, Boar, you're up next.
All right.
You see this thing barreling towards you and Sylack, but then Navel steps in and just and it's distracted.
I will actually point my staff at it and fling both bolts of Eldritch Blast at it. Alright, roll on the hit.
Roll to hit.
Make sure I'm doing this right.
You have 2 blasts at level 5?
Yeah.
Oh man, I have an extra attack feature. Oh well. Oh well.
One is a 10.
One is a 10. That will not hit.
The other is a... What's 8 plus 13? 21?
31.
No, 21.
21.
8 plus, oh sorry. I heard 18.
That'll hit. That one will hit.
Ooh, that is 1d10 damage.
Go for it.
Ooh! Let me make sure there's something happening. That is 8 points of damage.
Cool.
Force damage.
Okay. Is it 8?
Yeah.
Cool.
And that is my turn.
All right. So, the first horror, while it did have a beat on Sylack first, now has gotten the attention of Sylack of Navel, and is going to go for him. And it's going to make
come at me.
Yep, and it's going to make a multi attack with hooks.
Yeah.
Does an 11 hit.
Nope.
Does a 22 hit.
Why you gotta do that?
Because that's what I did.
So 22.
Yes, a
All
22.
right, 22 will hit.
Does a 11 hit? No. Does a 21 hit?
You will take 11 points piercing damage as one of the hooks. The first hook you managed to dodge, but then another hook catches you by surprise and slashes you across your ribs.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
There.
It was 11
Yep.
point piercing.
All right, and that will be its turn. Then another hooked horror will come charging out from this side at Debbix. And it will also make its attacks. Shit, one's a natural 20 and the other is a 19, and those will hit both hit her.
Oh no.
Do the regular one first. Okay, first will hit. And that's 24. Okay, cool. It goes after her and knocks her straight off of her horse, and she is knocked prone and takes a pretty substantial hit. But then the thing just starts the hooked horror just then digs into her horse and just and starts pulling at it. Entrails flying about.
Nope.
All right, that will be its turn. Then a grick will fall from the treetops.
Jeez.
What?
A grick. Boar. What's your armor class?
12.
Yep, that's an 18 on the die. So a screeching sound suddenly appears above you, and you see this giant snake and tentacles and a beak in the center of it come diving down from above, landing right on top of you. and it's first going to make an attack with its beak as it gnaws onto your now dried blood head if you didn't bother wiping it off. For 6 points of piercing damage, and it's going to take its tentacles, which you now feel have blades on them, for another 18 on the die. Doing an extra bit of slashing damage. Where did the dice go?
He's gonna kill Boar.
Pain 2.
Whoops. Or did I?
I mean, you've dropped into 34 hit points so far today.
And that will be a 7. That will be 7 slashing damage.
Boar might not make it. He's now at 27 hit points.
You're fine.
All right, and that'll be its turn.
So where's the Grick?
Right on top of Boar. All right. You use it. Yeah, use just a regular medium creature. Yeah, right. That'll work. Okay. It'll be Debbix's turn next. Seeing Boar immediately in danger first, she's going to use half her movement speed to get up, and take her bow. Pull an arrow.
Oh, this is Debbix, not this is Boar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I get an attack of opportunity
For the Grick
for
falling?
the Grick falling? My
Yes,
my
actually.
reach is 10 feet.
Yes, actually, go for it.
Dope.
This might actually negate some of the damage that Boar took.
No. But let me check. I believe that's an 11 to hit. That is, in fact, an 11 to hit.
14 does not hit. The armor class is 14. 11 does not hit.
Okay.
So yeah. So Boar still takes full damage. Debbix, seeing this, however, she
I
is
tried, buddy.
Yeah, no.
she is going to knock an arrow and fire at the Grick that is on your head.
That one hits Boar.
Got freak.
That is a what the fuck?
That one hits Boar.
Nope. That is that's a plus 15 on her hit.
What?
Wait. What?
She fires the arrow, and
Holy shit. This is an actual hero. I totally forgot.
Yeah, this is an actual
This is an
adventurer.
actual well, she's more than that. She's like a full
Retired.
hero.
That's true. Yeah.
So she's probably like level 10.
it's doing.
And here we are coming in, being
Yeah.
all sassy and.
Like, always you have to protect your home. Says the -2 intelligent lizard man. Which is funny because I also didn't think about that. I just kind of assumed, oh, it's probably, within reason that if we, for some reason, decided to fight her, we could take her.
No.
Damn it. Subverting expectations, Manny. How dare you?
Okay. Yeah, if my math is right, that's the right number. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, and it hits the Grix straight away. You barely feel anything, but you notice that it's starting to screech, but not because it's victorious, but because it's in pain now. She's then going to.
Screech.
Yeah. What else can she do? She has the.
Probably multi-tag.
Yeah, she should have multi-attack, but I can't find its actual other actions in combat. Feline agility, hide in plain sight.
Is it a ranger?
She's a ranger, yeah.
It'd be at the bottom of attack or at actions,
Or,
right? No.
Yeah.
If you go to all in actions, it should be at the bottom. That she should have an extra attack.
Oh yeah, I see. It's attacks per action too. And then she's going to. No, actually, you know what? Just to emphasize just how cool she is, she knocks 2 arrows and fires them both. For one hits and the other 7. No, actually, it's a plus 15. She has a plus 15 to hit, so it's going to hit anyway. So both of those hit. So,
On the one, she still hits.
Yeah.
How does she have a plus 15?
Oh.
proficient. She has a +6 proficiency, and she has a very interesting bow.
So
+6. She's not level 10. Holy shit!
higher.
This isn't a folk hero. This is a legend.
For the hide in plain sight action, she has to be at least level 10. So.
Oops, Manny revealing secrets.
Whoops. I don't know if this is good or bad or not. I'm amused by your surprise.
She has to be at least level 17 minimum.
Yes, for a +6 proficiency. Yeah.
There's no way we could have taken her. No. We would have died. That would have been the true campaign ender.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Get off my land! This is my Razafrazan land!
No.
I say get!
You're welcome for yet another situation being de-escalated.
Yeah.
I'm blushing because I don't know if I'm happy or if I'm embarrassed.
You know, it's
Own
like,
it, Manny.
It's,
Own it.
It's so weird. I feel like I apologize for driving this forward, but now I'm realizing I think I saved our asses by not, but taking her along with us. You know, like, oh no.
Whatever you say, you can stay here as long as you want. I'll pay you. What do you want?
I'll give you all of my gold. I have 600 of it. Just take it.
You know what? Do you just want the land? Here you go.
I was like, even combine.
I'm rolling on my back and pissing on myself. You can have this. You're the dominant one. I'm sorry.
I was saying, combined, we're like a CR-15. We're not even like a hard encounter for
Uh,
Debatable.
The action economy is what would
yeah.
she also had 2 wolves. But that would have been a thing because she's for. I'll tell you this.
quarter CR.
And I'll tell you this right now. She's not a beastmaster. That's for certain.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, no, actually, I think if my math is correct and I didn't lose track, she actually took those. Those 2 arrows were enough to actually yank it off of your head, and it flies off,
I
dies.
already know what she
And you're
is.
just like, oh.
Well, now I can't heal myself.
No, it didn't take off your head. It managed to like.
because I have vampire touch.
Oh, okay. Well, there's still 2 other huge creatures that you
I
can
have to
deal
make
with.
an unarmed attack.
You'll be fine.
Just use your familiar.
No, I have to make the unarmed attack.
Your familiar. You can cast through.
Yeah,
your familiar.
yeah, you can cast as long as it's a range of touch. You can
Yes.
cast through your familiar.
You can cast through your familiar.
She's a Horizon Walker.
Yes.
That-
I got that
yeah.
when she teleported.
So did I, but like completely went out of my mind until just now.
I'm surprised she's not a Gloomstalker.
That'd be dope.
Because then she would have had a bonus action 3rd arrow. And then more.
It was very tempting considering where the whole Underdark idea that I had, but I had my reasons for making her a red water.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
It's actually pretty dope.
This no longer seems forced. I feel like I've been played here.
If it makes you feel any better, it was a little bit forced.
Just own it, man. Just own
a
it.
little bit.
No, don't tell me. Don't take the magic away. Embrace it. Embrace it.
The magic has
feel
been-
the magic of the DM.
The magic has been removed. Counterspell! Okay, so yeah, the Grick has been just as quickly as you're freaking out about the Grick being on your head, it's immediately torn away, and you see 2 arrows jutting out of it, and Debbix standing there with an empty quiver, just like,
Am I freaking out?
oh, empty bow.
Am I freaking out?
You were, I don't know, were you?
I was.
Okay, good.
You just assumed, so I made the correction.
Yeah. Because I mean, as far as I know, you guys have, in any of our campaigns, no one has faced a Grick yet. So, oh no! You played a game where I did have faced a Grick with you. You faced a Grick, so.
I'd just like to say that there are 3 Gricks in Death House that I took out.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why are there 3 of them?
I know, right?
They recommend that for level 3 characters. Why the fuck are there 3 Gricks?
You're supposed to be level 2 in that dungeon.
Really? Oh
Yes.
yeah. Well, yeah. You keep mentioning that Death House is like
By the
Death
time
House.
you're
It is proper
done
Death
with Death House, you're supposed to be level 3.
House. Yeah.
So by the time you emerge from the house, you level up to 3.
That's so dumb.
Yeah,
I
I'm glad
know.
you put us through there at level 3 because, like, why?
Okay. And while she's looking all real cool, having just did the thing, you hear another screeching from above. and another Grick is going to land on her head. Drop down and land on her. And do the same actions, and both of those.
Because I'm assuming this one's dead.
17, 18.
He didn't say it was dead.
No, it's dead. It's lying on the floor and not moving anymore.
Okay.
She
Doesn't
did
penetrate.
enough damage.
I assumed, but he didn't say it.
I almost said something very weird.
Kill.
Yep.
999 damage.
And the Grick will land on her and do the thing.
I'm suddenly not worried about her.
Yeah, neither am I.
And unless she's got like a stupid low constitution.
The Grick attacks, and Manny starts rolling death saving throws.
Presents this NPC that's clearly overpowered for us.
Grit
and makes her a badass. Grit drops on her. Death saving throws.
No. Grit.
Now we really run, because that means this encounter was not meant for us.
No, I was gonna say, Grit makes 2 attacks. Manny rolls 2 dice. He just stares down at the 2 nat 20s and goes, oh.
That's what I mean.
Then he stares at the character sheet and goes, and sees like the 20 health and goes, oh.
Anyways.
So yeah, the Grick lands on her, and now she's kind of like, she's freaking out. She's kind of like clawing at her with her hands and then trying to reach for an arrow on her back. And that will be the Grick's turn, and now it is finally Sylack's turn. You're just for some flavor. This entire time, while the Grick is running towards you, in what feels like a slow motion moment, you hear in your head your mount saying, "Master, master, 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 master," and then the bell comes in and distracts the hooked horror.
Cool. I pull my mount, spin my glaive, and I attack the hooked door.
Yes.
After I mark of the foe. On it.
Yeah. That's what's replacing Mark Vengeance.
So I get to add a
Sorry. I'm just listening.
D4.
Jeez, why do I have to roll low? That's not gonna be enough. It's a 14. Actually, that's a 14. Does a 14 hit?
Just shy of 1, so it doesn't hit.
Second attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a 18.
That will hit.
Cool. So that's 1d10 plus 1d4, and then I'm going to smite. Where's my smite? Divine smite. 2d8. Yeah, I need to go to spells so I can mark off. So I will actually do it. Oh gosh, I need more dice. I will actually spend it at a 2nd level, so I can do 3d8s. I mean, that's still 10 points of damage.
Okay.
I rolled 3 ones.
Oh no.
Oh.
Wait!
Oh.
Wait! I
You have
totally
Great Weapon
forgot.
Mastery?
I have, yes.
Great
No, I
Weapon
have,
Fighting.
yeah, Great Weapon Fighting.
Oh yeah, you should be able to re-roll ones then.
I need to read it real fast, just to make sure that
Great weapon, I think, allows you to
Yeah.
re-roll 1s and 2s.
you can roll 1 and 2 damage dice with melee weapons. Yeah. So I can
Okay,
re-roll these
go for
ones.
Do it, my dude.
Okay. 10, 11,
Nice.
That's definitely more than
25 points of damage.
Yo! Kudos.
Ooh.
Yeah. The whole situation had you caught off guard, and you make one quick panic swing. But then when you get your bearings, you make another one and just drive it right into the long neck of this creature, and just. And you make a as a smite happens, a flash of divine energy flashes inside of the throat of this thing, and you guys can see. You know how it's like when you shine a light through your flesh, and you can kind of see through it. And you can see like a light just bursts inside this thing's neck, and you pull out, and just some blood comes out before the no blood comes out because the wound is almost immediately cauterized at the same time. So,
Is it dead?
no,
Okay.
it's still it screeches in pain as it stumbles after having experienced all that.
I will then move because I am actually 10 feet away. Haha! Whoosh! To be flanking with Nidal.
Okay, it does have a reach of 10 feet, so it will take an attack of opportunity.
Oh shit.
So
That's fine.
yeah,
I'm not worried.
that will be a 19 to hit.
That will hit. Still not worried.
I'm not worried. Yeah, that'll hit.
That will be 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah, just as you peel away, it managed to take a quick swipe at you and kind of just get at your shoulder and kind of claw back as you pull away, and it stings a bit. Alrighty, back top of round, Neville.
So because he's flanking, I get advantage, right?
Yes.
Do it, Neville. Or Gryffindor.
Huh.
Or is it Hufflepuff?
Oh
Well,
shit.
that's a nat 20.
Dope. I'm glad I gave you
Yes.
the advantage.
Me too.
Were those two D20s for your multi attack?
Huh? No,
No,
that was
the
for one.
advantage.
That was for the advantage.
Oh right.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's a nat 20.
Yes, please make that damage on that.
Am I
individual.
doubling?
Yes. Roll everything first and then double that.
Okay. So I need that.
Roll
And I need that.
everything
Plus
at the appropriate.
plus 1d4.
Because of mark of the foe.
Oh,
It applies to allies as well.
I did not know that. Okay. Is the mark of the foe get? Are you having me double everything?
Yes. So roll
Including
everything.
Hunter's mark?
Yeah. Roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Roll,
Verifying.
Roll dice, add appropriate modifiers, then double.
Okay.
That's how I like to crit. Because it feels like a crit.
Nah. I'll wait for my second extra attack. My second attack. All right. So that's 10 slashing, 5 hunter's mark, 2 mark of the foe, so 28
Okay.
28 total damage.
28. Seeing as it manages to try and make an attack, does that attack of opportunity at Sylack, you see an opening and you take the flint blade and just pierce it right into its side, and it makes a very painful as blood starts just uncontrollably splurting out of the area that you had just pierced it at.
Fantastic. Is it dead?
Nope.
Cool. I use a bonus action to activate my planar warrior, and I swing again. I get the advantage again.
Yeah.
What about your extra attack?
This is my extra attack.
Oh,
What is planar
Planar
warrior?
warrior. I'll explain. Let me do this.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yes.
Come on, do the anime thing where you
You get
explain
to
your
add a
abilities.
d4 to your attack as well.
To my attack.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Ah. Well, that makes it an unnatural 20. Unless that counts as a nat 20.
No.
Okay. Just asking. Then that's an unnatural 20.
You gotta use like your dice.
Woo! Cool.
Nothing natural about it.
So that means I'll do the D10 for my sword, a D6 for Hunter's Mark,
d4 for mark of foe.
a D4 for Mark of Foe, and a D8 for Planar Warrior. It is all force damage.
Yeah.
Ho. Ho. Ho.
So let me do the hard math first.
I just want to hear these numbers.
That's 13 slashing, full damage on Hunter's Mark for 19, a full 4 for Mark of Foe, so that's 23, and then an extra 2 on the Planar Warrior. Yeah. So
25.
20. Oh shit. 13, 19, 25. So another 25 damage.
All right, set the scene for me. Finish it off.
Oh, Jesus. So you said I had pierced it, right?
Yes.
I whip it out, and I go straight back under with the flow of it all, and lob its head off.
Cool.
I like that phrase. Set the scene for me.
Yeah.
I think we should coin that.
I like that. That was good.
I think that's what I'm gonna start doing now.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
You after that pull.
Yeah.
You yank it out.
I
and
use
then-
the momentum of the
yep,
blade,
and then
rip it up.
and you cleave right through its head, but then with the extra force, you don't even have to pull all the way through it. Just kind of as soon as you hit there, some kind of like unseen force just tears right through the rest of the head and just pops it off.
That's dope.
And you're just standing there like a fucking samurai weeb.
That's awesome. I can do that as a bonus action. Every turn.
Yep.
That's fucking dope.
On your attack.
Yeah, and to emphasize the fact that it wasn't even just like a clean cut decapitation; it was a straight up explosion. Neck giblets fly all over the place, and the head just lands on another side. A good chunk of its lower neck just bursted open.
Thank you for that flank.
Yeah. All right, that thing is dead. Boar, you're up.
One last thing.
yes.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, are you gonna move your hunter's mark?
I have to do that as a bonus action on my next turn.
Actually, it automatically shifts when
It doesn't.
dies. Oh, okay.
I double checked before doing that because I wanted to know. No, I'm just gonna move so I'm within range of this one.
Cool.
Perfect.
Okay, so after you do all that, you turn around, pass through. You see now that there seems to be a weird tentacle snake thing on top of Debbix, and she's kind of clawing at it wildly and trying to reach for her quiver. And actually, as you turn around, you see that would have happened all in the last. Never mind. Yeah.
My bad.
What is the movement on my horse?
That you were thinking.
What is the movement on a horse?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay.
Ooh. Alright, I will back up. 40 feet in a specific direction.
Okay.
That's not you.
That's not you.
That's
Oh.
Debbix.
You are.
You're
the
purple.
Oh.
Yes.
So, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Cool. And I will actually cast Dissonant Whispers on that
Hooked Tor?
Hooked Horn, yeah.
Okay. Go for it. What does it have to do?
It has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 16.
Kidoki. That is an 18 total.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Never mind, my turn's over.
Oh, is that not a That wasn't like a. That was a cantrip.
No, that was an action.
No. But I mean, is it a cantrip spell? Is there
No,
like,
that's a spell.
okay? So there's no like if it's saved, it takes half damage or
Let's see.
What did you cast?
Dissonant Whispers.
But on failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic. Okay, damage and must move that.
On a successful save, does it take half that or?
No.
Okay, if that's it, then
Let me see. Double check.
because Dissonant Whisper sounds like it'd be a leveled spell rather than just a cantrip.
What?
Sorry, I'm
Yeah, it's a level spell.
Okay, so does it take half damage at all or anything like that? Or?
No. On a successful save, nothing happens. Apparently,
On a
it doesn't
failed
say anything about
save.
successful.
Oh. Oh no, yeah, there's nothing about no, wisdom half damage.
On a successful save, the target
okay.
will take half as much damage, and of course it doesn't
I've
have
actually seen that.
Because that's how it is for most leveled spells that require a save. It's the cantrip ones that if they succeed, it doesn't take damage. Only if it fails.
Oh, okay.
I just
yeah.
referenced two different sources.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay, so we're good. Roll the damage.
3d6,
Ooh.
and then it takes
No,
half.
it's 5d6 for me.
Right, because you casted at max.
Yeah. Automatically.
So yeah, since you have 5d6, let's just have you roll a 5 and half that. Since I don't want to, since I don't want to like round up dice. Have I had that happen before? Have I?
What are you talking about? He's supposed to roll all 5, and you have it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we're doing it right. Sweet. Okay, never mind.
What were you thinking?
I think he was meaning to
Rolling
just...
half the dice?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
That lowers the average
Yes.
Yep.
that he can roll.
Okay, so cool. Yeah. Do that thing.
Okay, that is 8. Let's check here. 11 total damage.
11. Okay.
Was that halved?
So what
No.
exactly does Dissonant Whispers?
It doesn't do anything because he succeeded.
Oh right, but
Correct.
it's and 11 is half.
No, 11 is total.
Oh, okay.
So
then
it's gonna take 5 damage.
Okay. So you do this Dissonant Whispers thing. The hooked horror is just munching this horse, and then for a second it stops, looks up, looks left, right, and then goes back to eating. And as you really look at it, you can see that this one's a much beefier looking hooked horror than the other one.
What is the wisdom on hooked horror, out of curiosity?
Its save is well, it doesn't have a save, but its wisdom is +1, so and it
It
rolls
was 17 on the die.
Yeah, we're 17 on a die. So
Cool.
just shy. So yeah. Alrighty. Then in that case, it'll be that hook's hard. Now that it's like now that it's noticed stuff, it's looking around and it sees things. First thing it sees is Novell coming after it with your sword drawn. And it's gonna make an attack at you.
I mean,
I should also mention that when you do the Dissonant Whispers, you're actually literally whispering to it.
oh, so yeah, then it did do the like what, and it's just like.
Come, fight!
And it's just-
Blew it out. Sorry.
All right, and now it's going to make 2 hooked attacks at Novell.
to be clear, I would have casually walked up to it because it was only 10 feet away.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Neither of those hit. It in fact, it just sees you coming at you and just kind of like.
I like to imagine that it did the thing where it feels threatened that you're going to take its food, so it kind of like nips.
Yeah, and then just like claw and use its hooks instead to like kind of pull the horse carcass closer towards it and just still
horse.
nomming on it while it's watching you.
Poor horse.
Yeah. Man, nat 20, dude. This was the nat 20 on Debbix.
I know.
Yeah. And that will be the hooked horror's turn. That Grick is dead, so it is now Debbix's turn. She's gonna drop her bow. Take out her short sword and stab the Grick with it. Sorry. And will that hit? I don't think it actually hits. No, that doesn't hit. No, yeah, it doesn't hit. She's just shy of actually whacking it. But she's gonna make another attack, and that one will definitely hit. For 6 points of damage. Okay, cool. And now it's that other Grick's turn. It is going to make both attacks again at her. Both of those will succeed. And okay, and it's just going to keep gnawing on her and taking its clawed tentacles and just jabbing into her upper body, and that will be the Grick's turn. Oh wait, no, actually, I keep forgetting she has a bonus action because I'm so used to just action and bonus action. Yeah, you know what? Oh, and I didn't even consider the Planar Warrior stuff. Yeah, you know what? Sure, just because it's cool, and I think I'm reading this thing correctly. She's gonna use Ethereal Step to suddenly vanish, and the Grick will fall in place
Nice.
where she once was.
Nice.
So you suddenly just see her first freaking out, stabbing at the thing, and then just suddenly being all like, you see her let her swords down, shrug her shoulders, and then the Grick falls and goes like. All right, that will be both. She'll still take the damage because I completely forgot about it. So, yeah. Sylack, back to you.
Okay. Sylack is going to rear his mount and deja vu over
Da-na-na.
to get. Wait. Yeah, he can make it like this far.
The circles are trees, so just keep that in mind. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
and I will bonus action mark the foe and 2 attacks.
Do it. Do it.
That doesn't hit.
What about the other one?
Okay, that hits 20 something.
Yeah, that'll hit. On 15 AC, yeah, that'll hit.
Gosh.
Do the thing.
And so. Spells. I'm going to hit and also cast Smite.
Smite!
Smite it.
At a 2nd level spell slot. Okay. 7, 10, 15, 17 points of damage total.
Cool. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that is my move, attack, and bonus.
Cool. Manuel, you're up.
Cool. I will use bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike. Zephyr Strike.
Yes.
And I will go up. Spirit. Where? So is the Grick exactly where she was?
Yep. And now it's just kind of writhing on the ground, looking confused and just tentacles writhing,
And this is where I will be.
beak snapping.
I moved from here to here.
Okay.
Would that position give me flanking?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
With that, take an opportunity of.
No, because I used Zephyr Strike.
And I was thinking about it too, but yeah, I think I remember Zephyr Strike from the last.
Zephyr
one game
Strike
there.
makes me safe from opportunity attacks and gives me an extra
Nice.
30 feet of movement speed.
Ooh, damn fast.
Zoom, noom.
Do the zooms.
You speedy boy.
I will use my first attack to hit the Grick.
He's Sonic the half health.
Okay.
He had a +4 or plus 24.
So that is going to be a 15 to hit.
15 will exactly what you need to hit.
Sweet. Then roll a d10, and it's the mark whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just need to check his Zephyr Strike really quick. Yes. An extra d8 for the Zephyr Strike. So that is going to be 10 slashing, 3 force damage, and 2 mark of the foe.
Totaling
10, 13, 15.
15 points of total. Okay, cool.
And I will use my second strike to hit the horned horror?
Hooked horror.
Hooked horror. That's the
That's a
name.
completely different creature. Time to write up it's just that.
Jesus.
Oh.
Haunted horn.
Which I will be rolling with advantage.
And then a haunted horn drops from the tree.
Jesus.
Yes.
It's literally just a ram's horn that goes. Ooh.
Does a 13 hit
Oh,
the
13
horror?
does not hit.
Does not hit the hooked horror.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. That was my action. My bonus action.
Zephyr Strike on your bonus action?
Huh?
Is Zephyr Strike your bonus action?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
The previous roll thing you just rolled for
You
was a
also
second attack, right?
moved...
I only moved 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm going to go 15. 15 there.
Dope.
Cool.
An extra 15, so a total of 30.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So, Boar.
I will just try to hit with both bolts of Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Let's see here.
On what?
On the same hook torque.
Okay.
That's 12 to hit. That doesn't hit.
Are you
that one.
Are you adding your mark of the foe because it applies for everybody?
Yes, that also applies to you.
So that 12 would hit, but that one
No,
doesn't.
hold up. We don't know if the 12 hits.
Oh, true.
The 12 does not hit.
It's also not
Okay.
And the nat 1 is still nat
14,
1.
14 doesn't hit.
14 doesn't hit, unfortunately. No.
Okay.
Yeah. You.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No,
you.
it's fine. You haven't been drinking.
Yeah. The blood is getting in your. The blood from everything is getting in your
I thought it was
eyes.
dry.
The whack from the whack from earlier has
The
okay.
the
grip
grick
fell on you.
reopened those whacked wounds, and now you're getting blood in your eyes, and you're trying to wipe it away, and you try and make a shot, but they both go wide. So.
I will just sit there and do nothing for the rest of this encounter because that's apparently what I'm doing.
All right. Then next is the hooked horror. After getting shanked by
Slashed. Well, shanked by Gunther, probably.
it's been nicked a couple times. It sees you, but it runs away, but then it goes for the closest thing to it, which is Sylack. So 2.
Certainly try.
That is both are 19 to hit.
They hit.
Yeah. So.
On the nose. Both fucking hooked horrors.
Meanwhile, over here with a +8 to hit. Yeah, I said meanwhile over here with a +8 to hit.
Roll these dice.
For the.
That one usually was actually doing well.
Fair enough.
But they might all go in the garbage disposal later.
That's some good water. No, don't put the dice in the garbage disposal.
That's a total of 18 piercing damage as it goes. As it sees you, it takes both of its hooks and just right in between your it pinches you on your
Cool.
on your hips.
Dope.
Yep. And that will be its turn. Up next is Debbix. How long does ethereal step last for? Oh, it can last for 8 hours. She's just gonna kind of see all this happening, and you don't know what she's doing.
No,
The
we don't
Grick.
know what she's doing.
The Grick, seeing its prey has now left it, is going to then see Sylack and attempt to lunge at Sylack. So,
The Grick?
Certainly
yes.
try. Wait, the Grick has to get near me. I take my attack of opportunity.
oh yeah, go for it.
12.
That does not hit, but it hits with a 19 on the die.
Oh my god. Is this punishment?
Not me, not for me.
This is
Well,
divine
it's-
punishment.
Yeah, there we go.
This is Gygax is like, how dare you?
Gygax and
You were
Bahamut.
given a clear objective, and you decided to go against it, forcing this encounter. Time to die. I'm not even angry.
It's going to first lunge at you with its beak.
Yeah.
That's going to be, and it lands smack dab on the right side of your face, and you take 7 points of piercing damage, and it's going to make another attempt with another attack with its tentacles.
My AC is 19.
Yeah, that one definitely doesn't hit, but I'm realizing now I have actually been doing this in the reverse. It's supposed to make an attack with its tentacles first, and if that hits, it can then make an attack with its beak. So we'll just say instead that it made the tentacle attack, but still misses with the beak. And since that's my fault that I mixed those up, we'll still keep the damage that was meant for the beak attack.
Yes.
So yeah. So that's Grick's turn.
Dope.
Okay. Now it's back to you.
Now it's my turn. Okay. So
instead of it clamping onto your face with a beak, it instead grabs you, lunges at you, and wraps you up in its tentacles.
I'm going to bonus action bite the Grick
Yeah! Bite for a bite.
with a.
So is the Grick on you now?
16. Yes.
16 will hit.
Dope.
All this fancy ass godly weaponry and just nom.
It will take. Holy shit! 8 points of damage.
Wow.
Oh my god! I've been not adding my modifier this entire time to my glaive damage. Dope. And then I'm going to make 2 attacks on the hooked horror. With
Okay.
the glaive.
This thing
I get
on your head.
3 temporary hit points.
You've nommed on it. You're gripping onto it with its onto one of its tentacles with your mouth, and it's just going. And you just stab the hooked horror, and you hear your mount say to you, "Master, you're amazing."
13 plus 5 is 18.
18 will hit.
Cool. I'm going to expend 1 spell slot to do 2d6 smite, 2d8 smite damage.
Smite.
Plus 1d4. Oh, 14, 21, 23, 27 points of damage
Ooh.
with the first attack.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to make my second attack. 17.
17 will hit.
Okay. And I will expend another spell slot to smite again.
Okay.
Glass cannon. Nice. 6, 10, 18, 22 points of points of damage.
Whew. Okay.
Paladins.
You with all of this shit happening to you, you managed to take your glaive and just shank it twice. Shank the hooked horror twice in the back and just. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Cool. Top of the round, Vel.
Cool. I recast Hunter's Mark on the hooked horror.
Okie doke.
I move in with my Zephyr Strike
Yeah.
because that lasts for a whole minute.
A whole minute, you said?
A whole minute.
If I didn't have to keep using my... Well, I haven't been rolling a 19. If I haven't had to keep using my bonus actions, I can make a 19 crit.
That's dope.
But I haven't been rolling very high.
17?
You can add a d4.
Oh, maybe not a 17. 18?
18 will hit. Hooked horror, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll be a D10, a D6, a D4, and a D8.
You guys aren't even just stalting. I'm giving you this many dice to roll.
Yeah, this is just
DD
this is just level 5 D&D.
with some pretty powerful.
Magic items.
Well,
I haven't
I'm
used
also
a-
smiting.
Yeah.
That's
haven't-
really what it's happening.
The only thing that you've given me as far as magic goes that I'm using right now is a +1 on my sword.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, this is standard.
Yeah, I'm
Base-
just doing standard base ranger
DD.
shit. And saying that,
And then he's also got his Monk of the Pope.
13, 19, 22, 23 total damage on hooked horror.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
you get this. You manage to take a stab into it, and you feel a significant force emanate from you and ripple through this creature's body.
Fantastic. I hit it again.
Okay.
Oh, nope. I have a feeling I don't hit. Hold on. Does a hold on. What's my modifiers here? 12 hit.
No. You take a pull, but then immediately you hear a as you hear Sylack do a thing, and it reels back even more, and your attempt at making another strike misses it as it kind of stumbles out of the way.
Cool. That's fantastic,
All right.
yo.
And that's your turn.
Yeah, because I used my bonus action Hunter's Mark, so yes.
Okay. Boar, you're up.
Yep, I'm gonna try and hit with that Eldritch Blast
Do it.
again.
Do it.
That is a 17 to hit,
17 will hit.
and that is a that doesn't hit. That's an 11 to hit.
11 will hit.
What?
11 won't hit.
No.
So just the one.
Cool. 1d10. Oh, that's at least 9 damage.
Okay. Cool. You managed to take a couple of swings in. It hit that one.
Actually, does the D4 apply to that one?
Yes.
Oh. Never mind, that's only 10 points.
Okay, cool. So you try and take another. You wipe the blood out of your eyes. You take another shot. It misses. You really wipe the blood out of your eyes. Take another shot. Hits it right in the back of the head, and it screeches bloody murder. All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. The hook horror is going to disengage and run.
I take an attack. Oh, he's
Yep.
disengaged.
So it's going to.
Oh, I wanted to kill it.
Yeah, it's going to barrel down this way.
I take an opportunity attack because of Zephyr Strength.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
How many
It's
feet of?
it has 30 feet of movement.
1,
Oof, I failed that death save.
5, 6.
6. Okay, cool. And it's going to double that. It's going to dash.
It can't.
Oh right, yeah, because it's disengaged.
Disengaged.
Okay.
We're up.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
Unless it has a bonus
It
action
is-
that it can use to dash, which I
It
allow it.
Nice. Or
It's Debbix.
Debbix?
Debbix is up next. So
Is she doing anything?
she reappears, and I think that's an action to reappear from the ethereal step.
I don't.
I don't think it is.
Unknown.
I feel like that's a bonus action.
It sounds
I
like
could
it would
be
be a
wrong.
bonus action, but
Oh wait, it's expended. It's expended at the end of the current turn, so she actually would have appeared last turn. So
So where do you want her?
she appears exactly where she vanished. So
Oh.
it would have been like
It was here.
yeah, right there. Okay, so seeing it disengage, she reappears.
Like barrels past her.
Yeah, it barrels past her just right as she reappears. She'll pick up her bow, knock it, and no, actually, yeah, she's going to.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would be able to follow the where it came from.
She picks up her bow, prepares to knock it, and then says, "Let it go. Let it go. It might lead us to its hole, to its hidey
Oh,
hole."
well, now I have to shoot it.
Cat's dying.
I whip out my longbow.
And she will lower her bow, but she'll turn to see the grick on your face and be like, "Oh, jeez," and knock an arrow to prepare fire for that one, and make an attack on that instead.
Natural 1. No.
Oh no!
She hits 4.
So that will be a.
It's a tree ricochets off, hits you.
That's like how my night's been going so far. So
Well, seeing her actually appear, she's actually going to do a thing. You see her knock an arrow. You see her knock an arrow, and release it. Oh no! She looks. She sees behind her. She's still staring. Her body and positioning is facing the hooked tar. She looks to her. She hears the screeching of the grick that was behind her. She looks to her right, sees it on Sylack's face, knocks an arrow, points it towards the owlbear, fire.
Owlbear. There's an owlbear now?
The hooked
Where
tar.
did the owlbear come from?
You see the owlbear fucking.
Or just shoots himself.
You see
Manny,
it,
just
base dived
Manny,
into
please, just get on with the description. We don't
Sorry.
need to hear
A joke,
Uncle,
yes, sorry.
Uncle what's his face die for the 15th time for Spider-Man.
Uncle
The,
Ben.
she fires the arrow, but it vanishes, and then suddenly the Grick is hit by an arrow that
The arrow reappears in New York and kills Uncle Ben.
yes, it does that.
No!
Let's see. That will be.
With great power comes great arrows.
13. Oh, that's actually just enough. And suddenly the Grick flies off of Sylack's head and lands with an arrow in its whatever, and lies next to Sylack suddenly. And that'll be her turn. And that's the Grick's turn. So Sylack.
Are we tracking this down?
That was Debbix's suggestion.
Oh wait, yeah, Debbix, but are we tracking?
If you really want to know where one of the holes are.
Is Sylack smart enough?
The other option is like
Instinct.
I see there's two options. We follow it, find a hole. We don't follow it. We've now fought creatures from the Underdark. We don't really need any more proof.
Well, I mean, okay.
But I understand that
Real question,
Sylack.
though.
Does prey instinct kick in and just go after
Right,
potential
that's
kills?
currently where I'm going, because if we do follow it to its hole, what are we gonna do?
Sylack's gotta fight it either way.
Right, but I mean, how do we seal? We don't have anything.
I
to
don't
seal
have
the hole.
anything to seal a hole.
Right. So because it's.
I mean, I have
shatter,
shatter.
and come on, I don't want to deal with it.
I also have about 5 pounds of gunpowder that I bought in the Capitol.
On you?
Yeah.
When did you buy
Manny
that?
about it. I did not do this. Manny was just like super confused. I had to mess with him a little bit.
No, but no. The previous face was the approval without me having to say anything about the shatter, because you do technically have that.
I actually do have shatter though.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast. I don't know what's going to be.
Doesn't it have Hunter's Mark on it?
No.
I have Hunter's Mark on it, yeah.
Oh.
He has
I have
mark
which-
of the foe.
Which, by the way, will allow me to track it for like up to 5 miles.
Yeah.
So
That's what I was thinking.
doesn't really matter if it escapes.
One more decision roll. Ah, that didn't help. One more decision roll. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, what is it? A save or is it an attack roll?
It's a attack roll
Okay.
of +7. Where's my D4? 19.
19. That'll hit. Roll for damage.
It's cocked. 7 plus 3 is 10 points of radiant damage.
Set the scene for me. Finish it off.
Yeah, so now that my vision is clear of a Grick in my face,
I do like set the scene for me.
I really do like it too. Now that the Grick is out of my face, I have clear view of it. I channel Bahamut energy through me and kind of spin the glaive around and fling it with the energy spinning off the glaive, and
It hits the backside of the hooked heart, and it does a lunge forward before falling face down, ass up in the air, with its butt roasting, and it's lying there motionless. Debbix, however, looks at you furious. It's like, maybe I should have left that Grick on your head so you wouldn't know where to find it.
It's okay.
I'm gonna speak
okay.
Infernal.
I told you.
He's not smart.
You said you're the one who's owning this property properly, right? It's his land, but you're running the place.
Well, no. It's his property.
It is his land.
It's his land, but also
This land is
I'll
his
use
land.
my hunter's mark to find the tracks that were heading from that direction to us.
Oh.
I knew you knew your way around this forest. All right.
Because we can just backtrack.
All right. Let's go find this beast then. Lead the way then.
It's right there.
Do you want me to make a perception or something?
Yes. Make various perception checks. Make one with advantage, please.
Well, I get an advantage anyway.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Double advantage.
Oh god, what is double advantage? Is that 3
It's a-
d20s or 4 d20s?
It's all the d20s.
Every D20 you own.
Yes.
Oh,
Plot twister on that one's.
I was still that one.
Gygax laughs.
It was perception, right?
Yes.
15.
Yep. 15. You follow the numerous tracks of these that you can see now converge into a mix of multiple hooked horror, like lumbering claw gorilla type thing, and the slithering of the Grick trail. Debbix kind of stands back, watches you work, and make another perception check, please.
Okay. Just hope changing dice doesn't fuck with me. That's a 19.
After another couple of minutes of doing searching, you hear more rustling in the distance, and you can actually see a cave and another hooked horror patrolling the outside, kind of just looking around.
So we can see the hole now?
Yes,
The cave?
You can see a cave and a hooked horror kind of just poking around outside, looking.
I signal everybody to, like, stop. Right? Like... Cause would I have any indication that we were coming closer to this cave before we actually see it?
Yeah.
At whatever
With-
point that is.
Yeah, with a 19, you were following tracks. Then you heard some familiar sounds.
At
and
that point,
you see
I
it in
would
the
have had
distance.
all of us move stealthily.
Okay.
Because I can do that as a group.
Okay then.
Oh, that's right. You
Yes.
use your stealth check. That's right.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
great.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Rangers and paladins unite.
Yes.
All right. Please make a stealth check for the entire group.
Let me just double check something really quick. Yeah, okay.
Also, Brian looking so hot.
Huh?
Also, Brian looking so hot.
Pretty sure that was a Dragonborn thing he said last time.
Oh no. It's a 7. Let me just make sure I'm reading this properly here. Make sure I didn't miss anything that could potentially help me.
Now. What good are your books now,
just-
wizard?
Just double checking here. Okay. Yep. Nope. It was a 7.
The hook. You see while even though you tell everybody to halt, a very cacophonous of Sylack's body armor clattering behind you guys. You see the hook horror once just kind of idling around the entrance suddenly perk up at attention and start crawling towards you guys in a bit of a perched manner. Just
How far away are we from the cave?
30 feet away.
Is that enough space? Is that enough distance for you?
For what?
For you to shatter the cave?
Yeah.
I don't know what your range is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
Okay. You should do that.
Alright.
As it's approaching, and maybe before it gets to us, so I can do a different thing after you've done that. In a very coordinated move.
You just hear it start clicking louder and louder as
Is
it
it
approaches
a
you.
is it a target, or is it like a?
It's a targeted area, so it's 60 foot, 10 foot radius.
Okay.
How big is the cave?
Cave. These things are large monstrosities, so it would be.
I mean, they only need a 10-foot space. To
Yeah,
walk
need about
through.
a 10 foot, give or take.
Okay, so I will aim for the top of it.
Okay.
About 5 feet over the top of it.
Okay.
And it needs to make a Constitution 16 saving throw.
Con save.
Things made out of stone and organic materials.
You're doing the specific because it's already at least 10 feet away from the cave now that it's noticed you,
I don't think we're concerned about the hooked horror.
because that's what you're making it sound like.
No,
So you're attacking only the cave, correct?
The cave.
Okay, good.
just the cave.
Yes.
Things made out of stone and all that stuff have disadvantage.
Yeah. Because they're being hit with an explosion.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, the rock definitely saves
Oh,
because it's just a bunch of rocks.
that was a cap of 48.
What's the wording?
No.
of the shadow spell?
I mean, it fails. It fails.
Oh,
it fails.
fails.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
That
does
would've been
the
awkward.
cave
Yeah.
crumble?
Is this the mountain?
Yeah. You
Is
just
this where the mountain would be?
suddenly.
I'm sorry.
Suddenly you make the and an ear piercing explosion happens by the cave.
So what did it roll?
A 4.
Oh.
The cave rolled a 4.
So you cast Shatter
Yeah.
right, like immediately after Shatter is cast.
Yeah.
Tell everybody to run, like back,
Okay.
and I cast Fog Cloud between us and the hooked horror.
Good to know. All right. So as the cave erupts and begins to collapse, you for a very brief second see the hook horror go as it looks behind it, and you immediately cast fog cloud.
Yes.
All right.
Well,
and
how
you guys
far was
run.
the hook core from the cave?
I said 10 feet away, so we'll say 10 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah, he did say 10 feet away,
Cool.
which would have been 20 feet towards us.
Yeah, because if you had succeeded the stealth check, it would have been like right beneath it.
Yeah.
So. All right. Cool.
So, yeah. So the cave has been collapsed. It got temporarily distracted. I cast Fog Cloud between us and it, which was a 20-foot radius anyway.
Right.
And everybody is going to Kadash. I assume you're all off your horses at this point.
Oh
No.
no, I've been on my.
I've been on
Who's been
those.
on his mount?
I've
Okay.
never gone
Oh,
off.
you
What
were
about-
on it? I was off of it.
Okay, good. So you're the only one who didn't take your horse with you. So, cool. No problem.
And Debbix didn't have a horse anymore.
Yep, no.
So yeah, I told everybody to run, and so, assuming everybody listened, we all ran.
Okay.
Back the way we came.
I will hold out the stick to you. My staff.
Okay.
I'm on horseback. You're not. I'm running.
He's trying.
Oh, you're trying to help me on
Yeah.
the horse? What about Debbix?
She's level 17. She should have brought her own horse.
She's also Tabaxi, so and Tabaxi have weird movement things going about.
That's fair.
And as she hears this, and you guys immediately turn around and bolt it with your horses, she seems to be keeping up pace
Also, fuck
perfectly.
her. She dropped me on my head.
Instead of taking your staff, because I don't know how drunk you are at any
Grab
given
my
moment,
stick. Grab my
at any given moment, I will teleport onto your horse.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yep. Remember to spend a spell
Yep.
for that. Yep. Okay.
I've been remembering. Trust me, I've been remembering.
Dope.
Oh, damn! You've got to be shitting me. That was gonna be such a cool chase scene. Okay, yeah, you guys bolt it. You don't seem to, and as you keep going and going, and you eventually get out of the fog cloud. You don't, you as far as I can tell, you don't hear or see anything of the hooked horror, and you guys are back at the trail that you started.
Cool. I collect the head.
Cool.
Oh yeah, there was a head that already blew
That
off,
I
so
logged
yeah.
off.
Yep.
Because
So,
we're
yeah.
running at this point.
Yep.
I'm dying. Not dying, but I'm pretty hurt. Yeah.
You're pretty hurt.
I basically like shank it and scoop it up.
Oh, that's
like,
so rad.
Let's go.
Because
Let's get out of here. This was way worse than I thought it was.
Would you allow me to slice off a hook as we're going and try and pick it up?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Do you want me to make any roll or anything for that, or are you just gonna let me do it because it's cool?
We'll say that the force that you did from all those attacks, it managed to loosen off a hook enough that you were able to just kind of like,
Cool.
and then you hop back on the boar's horse.
Awesome. Sweet.
So just for some context, hooked horrors have echolocation and advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing. So that fog cloud would have done nothing. But it rolled with advantage 2 2s.
What the fuck?
Dope.
So
That's amazing.
Yeah, we'll just assume that the shatter was messed up its like sense of hearing so bad it had no idea where anything else was for a good while.
Dope.
So that's why it didn't chase after you.
I'll take it. Whatever, I'll take it. Doesn't matter to me.
All right. So
It was cool in my head.
Yeah.
So
No, it was. It was absolutely. It would have been legit so yeah. But then it would have been horrifying and hilarious to suddenly be like,
have a hooked horror just.
yeah, it's barreling towards you somehow. Debbix leads the way. At this point, it's the sun. It's probably approximately 3 p.m. at this point, and you guys eventually make it out of the forest and back to the fort itself.
Cool.
Debbix is just.
Her old age catching up with her.
Yep. Yep. 5 month list. A 5 month list of nothing. Definitely brings about some definitely builds up. I'm getting old. Yep.
Well, now that we have our proof, I apologize.
It's all right. It's all right.
Did you not notice any of those?
Any of what?
The 3 giant monsters wandering around the woods.
Oh, you mean like the one that nearly killed me?
Yeah.
And the one that nearly killed you?
And,
And the one that
nearly.
Master Novell flopped head off?
Yeah.
Yes,
It
I
almost
was
killed
there
me
for
too.
it.
No. I'm not asking you.
Oh, I thought you were looking at me when you
No.
said that, so I thought
Sorry.
you were like being snooty.
No.
And at this point, Sylack's like clutching his armor, bleeding. Like he ain't at a 6 intelligence. He's not handling it right now.
I think
Let's.
we will talk to the king.
All right. Wonderful. You want to?
How's that sound, Sylack?
After we rest, I am very tired.
After we rest.
I was about to say, you folks look like you need something. I'll put up some stew for y'all. And she invites you all back into her lodging. You guys.
Sylack's lodging.
Debatable. Sets you guys around.
Are you really in charge here? Nope. Jeez.
All right, so you guys, she sets you up, gives you guys some food, lets you guys rest, offers to heal anybody who might need some healing. Well, actually, let me double check.
We're gonna take a long rest,
We're gonna take a look.
Yeah.
Okay.
which heals us anyways.
Okay. Cool. She'll take that long rest as well.
Cool. Can we also take a quick break?
And all 5 spell slots that I used. I think this is the most as a ranger I've ever used my spell
Probably.
slots. I was
You
doing
were
a
spell
lot of
heavy
shit.
on that one.
Yeah. Which is part of the reason why I wanted to do this. Yes. Break.
Okay. Cool. Long rest. So, you all take a long rest at Debbix. Is there anything you would like to do before your long rest, or during?
I can't imagine what we would want to do. There's nothing here.
Play hopscotch.
Okay.
I'll do one thing.
Yes.
I will consult my sword, which is weird for me to say, because I'm
Okay.
used to hearing somebody else say it.
You almost immediately after you get back and you have a moment to breathe before your long rest, and you pull out your sword and look at it, and but immediately you hear voices saying, it's like, "Hey, good job, lad, yes, you did wonderful, dear."
Thank you. Did you guys know about the Underdark problem around here? Did any of you know about that?
Well, I
I've heard
told
of-
you.
I've heard.
I'm consulting my family.
I will look around at all the other.
Continue.
You'll
No, I
hear.
look like the crazy one.
you'll hear Pharos. It's like the Underdark. Excuse me. I should have burped. The Underdark. Nothing there but hooked horrors, giant spiders, and spider worship, and dark elves. The filth. But then you'll hear Ganelf say, it's like, oh yes, the dark elves. It's like Pharos. It's like, it's been centuries, thousands of years since you last lived. Many of them have relaxed considerably. There's a lovely mountain, Unadak. It's like, have you not been to Unadak yet, dear?
Spelling?
Una.
Just double check.
Dawa.
Glendark.
Is it OONA? OON?
If
I think it's UNA.
UNA.
Unadak. UNNAHDAK.
UNNADH?
AK.
DHAK?
Yeah.
Okay.
NAHDAK.
NA.
Oh, Unadak.
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 Yes. Have you never been there before, dear?
Ever been to Unadak?
No. I've never heard of this place.
Oh, it's make a history check.
It's plus something.
I don't think that's physically possible.
That's a 7.
7. You've heard of Unadak in passing, in like some books here and there. Your tutors never really may have brought it up, but you weren't paying attention probably. All you know is that it is the mountain that the dark elves who live closer to the surface have established as the dark elf kingdom capital.
Okay.
It is found way south, way south of Caledonia, close to the southern wood elf kingdom of Moray.
Okay.
Who's Murray? Your Murray? My Murray. Bill's Murray.
Bill's Moray.
Bill's Murray here.
So,
No one will ever believe you.
so you guys haven't seen this Underdark problem around here?
I've heard.
Well, just about 15 minutes ago.
Still consulting my family.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
There some situations. There have been some situations across the continent where openings to deep underground caves have appeared. Some monsters have wandered from the Underdark, have wandered out from this area, but they're usually taken care of relatively quickly, or they go back to where they belong, not really enjoying the sunlight.
Interesting. Okay, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course, Theory. And also, wonderful, wonderful job. Oh, and while I am at it, while we were during break, we should have XP'd you guys.
Oh. We should
No,
have.
it's okay, because
And-
I'd rather have the XP on record.
Okay. End of game then. So, or now?
Mm-hmm.
What,
cool,
up
cool.
to you.
I thought you guys were gonna do
Up
do
to
end
you,
it.
Sir DM.
Okay. She
You're
killed
in
both the
charge.
Gricks. But you guys did manage to get some damage on it. So.
Hell yeah, I did. I did like fucking 26 damage to it or something like that.
XP, unless you're doing what I did.
I did 18
The
damage.
encounter XP still applies to everyone. It's just it's
Right.
divided with one extra person.
Right.
Yeah. Who does not actually receive any. Generally.
Unless she does.
Ooh.
It's probably meaningless at her level.
That's probably fucking menial.
I do this every day.
It's fine.
Just another scratch on the back, honestly. Just getting a little old. Hot flashes.
Okay.
I did this for 5 years before you guys even showed up. It's cool.
I did this for 5 years before any of you.
That is 767 points of XP.
And we did.
700, sorry?
767.
767. Cool.
I mean, I'm not saying she did a good job, but she did it for 5 years.
Huh. It's not a lot of XP. But that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, in that case, I sheathe my sword and I take my long rest.
Shing.
Okay. So, morning comes. You guys hitch up your horses. Sylack gets on his mount. You guys leave. Debbix waves goodbye. The wolf puppers wag their tails as they see you go. You guys take all that time to head up to Nelsay.
I have the head still mounted
Yes.
on the glaive.
Nice.
And
you
Sylack is very grumpy.
and I assume you hooked up you hitched the hook. To
Yeah,
one of your
like I
horses.
just like strapped it to the horse.
Yeah. And by the time you reach an LSA, it's about 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds right.
That's about the time we got to the fort the day before.
Beeline to the castle.
Okay, you head to the castle. Alfred, did I call him Alfred? Yeah, I call him Alfred.
You call him Alfred.
Is the first one to greet you. Welcome back, everyone. It's like, how was the land?
I enter the castle.
It's like, oh, was
Dark.
everything okay?
Well, I mean, if you don't consider it like the monster, that was fine. Two of them, and then the two more, and then the squatter.
Oh, squatter. Oh, that's most unfortunate.
I know, beat me there.
Okay? So, do we?
Oh, so they knew about the squatter.
No, he said he's like, oh, a squatter? How unfortunate.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
never mind.
He did
Okay.
not. He was surprised about the squatter. So, it's like, where's Sir Sylack?
my god.
Yeah.
He started on a Shrek quest, and now there's literally a squatter in his swamp.
Well,
That's
it's
representative.
Sylack Swamp now.
It is Sylack's swamp.
Everyone's getting a
But
swamp.
we're about to, Shrek marches in the castle, demands everyone be removed from his swamp, and the squatters?
So you guys get to. So
This is a parallel that's not supposed to happen.
where's Sir Sylack going?
Probably to speak with my brother
we should
because
probably all go
he's
do
not very happy.
Okay, we should probably all go do that. Go see him then. Here, you guys
I
follow
mean,
him
I
up
don't
to.
think I want to watch.
You eventually make it into the castle. Where's the first place you go to?
The throne room, obviously.
You go into the throne room. You can see that there is currently some form of delegation going on between some of the houses, as well as
Oh,
as well as
that means shit.
as well as the king, and he sees all of you enter. It's like,
I'm on my riding lizard
Oh.
still, by the way. I did not dismount.
Oh my god.
it's like he's taking the lizard. Oh, jeez.
You gotta stop him.
Let's go! He immediately runs after all of you. You enter the throne room on the lizard. Everyone's like, whoa! What? It's like, oh, Sir Sylack,
I
Sir
will
Sylack,
cast prestidigitation to put a handkerchief over the lizard's face.
What?
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 You heard me.
You want to do? Wait, hold on. You want to do what?
I want to use prestidigitation to cause a handkerchief to appear over the lizard's face.
I think that would be more minor illusion than prestidigitation.
Yeah.
And I think it's if you like, because a handkerchief can appear in your hand, but I think the instant you let it go, it vanishes.
Yes.
No, you actually cause it to appear somewhere else. It just has to be palm-sized.
Oh. Okay. Sylack's lizard is like, it's like has a.
I went over its eyes, just
just
It lands on the snoot, I guess.
and then just with a swift head wiggle, just.
Oh, damn it! I was trying to hide it.
Jeez.
Alex.
Okay.
Make this go smoother.
Ronan sees Sylack and his mount come in. He says, "Oh, it's like, oh, welcome back, Sir Sylack." It's like, how, did you already go see the land? Oh, you dropped something. Okay, never mind.
I throw the head off the glaive straight at him.
Oh shit!
Should I have me roll a dex save, or should I just have you roll attack?
I was gonna say probably have him roll an attack and then a dex save.
I'm not necessarily trying to hit him, but it is
It's in his
a
direction.
big head thrown in his direction.
Okay. then I'll just make it easier on myself. And it lands right at the foot of the throne, and gushes stuff, bile, and all that good juicy
It
bits.
doesn't smell great because it's been sitting there for
Yep.
an entire 24 hours.
Yep, and it splatters all
24
over his feet and the feet of the other members.
I am so sorry.
Yes, you can see Tenny is there, and he's like, "What is the meaning of this?"
It's a head.
One of
We
the
ran into some trouble. Sylack's not too happy.
I was given infested land.
really.
I do not want this land.
Oh.
Oh,
This land was his land. Now it is again your land.
Let us explain. We went to his land yesterday, and we found out that there was a bit of an Underdark infestation.
a number of the when you say that, a number of the house heads now are kind of like talking, whispering to each other, and Ronan's looking at them and he's like, "Okay,
And
Underdark infestation."
This is our proof. This head here.
one of them.
I'm like
I'm
this.
just actually now saying they're twiddling my thumbs at this whole thing.
one of the house heads. You can see.
Hi everybody,
it's
Harrison. By the way, I know I haven't seen you guys in a while.
And then some of them kind of like wave awkwardly and just. One of them leans down, looks at it, pokes it, grabs it, lifts it up, and kind of just. Yep, that's a hooked horror.
Yes.
Pretty obvious from the beak and the lack of eyes.
Thank you.
And yes, Sir Sylack here is not pleased with your gift of land due to its state.
That's unfortunate. We can try and find another piece of established land for you to, for you all to make a home at. Tenny's like, we don't have it. It's like, these men saved my life. I'm going to do what I can to help them. And it's just, okay.
Yay, diplomatic solutions.
Yes. We'll try and, if you are really that unsatisfied with this, with the plot you've been given, we will instead do something else with it. Probably fortify it to make sure that no more creatures try and make their way into it, and we'll try and find you another.
The squatter has that covered.
A squatter.
Nope. I have made her. What was the word? Sorry.
You made her the steward.
I have made her a steward of the land. She's no longer a squatter, because she's taking very good care of it. Though she will need some assistance.
Right away. Give me more information about her. We'll send the proper people to.
Oh, you can't miss her.
Okay, wonderful. If anything, I think. Oh man, I just lost that house name in my head. It's like we'll consult the hunting guild and see if they know this individual.
Probably won't.
We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can to we'll do some research. We'll find a new place for you, and we will we'll see if we can also help with any renovations or building to this area.
Does that make you happier, Sylack?
I don't want this land. They gave me bad land.
Yes, we were working on getting you better land.
It's just yeah.
The awkward
Novelle's
silence in the
just
short
like-
room. Give me something to work with here. I'm trying to help you.
At this point, he's kind of like being a child. I was given land. This land is bad. I don't want this land anymore.
I will.
Like if you're gonna tell me that after I give him bad land that now you're gonna fix it, it's like no, I don't want it anymore.
I'll telepathically speak to Ronan.
Okay, what do you say?
How about that land? You know, that land far away. You know, too far to visit right now when there's border matters coming up. That far land, the one far away.
So, and he's just gonna mouth at you. Is that you?
Yes.
Meanwhile, Neville and Sylack are still staring at us like...
I will just not even telepathically. I will not even telepathically just say yes.
Yeah. You'll notice that
Tenny's like...
You'll notice Tenny and the couple of house heads are looking at him, looking around, and they follow his gaze, and then look at you when he says, "Yeah, it's me." And he says, "I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, but we will try and find better land for him to establish himself in. Maybe one that's."
I like how every NPC just kind of assumes that Sylack is an intelligent creature that understands this kind of stuff, and they want to. Continue. Sorry.
No, yeah, that's fine. That's pretty much what he says. I mean, we can try and perhaps find. Oh no, that would make it.
I will literally. Hold up 1 second. Damn it, I don't want to do this.
I don't want to give the DM ideas because I want to see where this goes.
I will hold out an unlit torch.
Okay.
Sylack, are you hungry?
Where are you going with this?
Gunther knows.
I don't know. But he will turn to you kind of like confused.
Actually, you know what? I'll put the torch away and just hold out the unwrapped thing of rations.
I'll climb off my mount
Uh-oh.
and I'll take the rations. And I'll eat them.
Wrapper and everything?
Yeah. This is just like that.
I will just make
sorry,
dead
I
eyes.
didn't say this correctly. I gotta say it just like Death Note. I take the rations and I eat them.
The entire time, I will just continue making eye contact with Ronan while there's like literally paper falling out of his mouth.
Everyone turns their head and just like. And Ronan thinks for a second.
What do I personally... What would I know about the Underdark?
Make a history check.
Okay.
What was it?
7.
7. Now that you're thinking more on the Underdark, you're kind of remembering a bit more about it from, and yeah, no, it's like the people who are the Dark Elves that have moved closer to the surface and established the town of Tribute are a relatively chill people. They are, but you know that the Dark Elves who are still way deep in the Underdark are far more aggressive.
Okay, so...
And that the monsters there are just as equally aggressive.
So...
You don't wanna
I'll walk over to this Sylack boar ration exchange. And I'll walk up to Sylack while he's chewing on rations and paper and crap. You know, Sylack, they couldn't have known that they were there. They thought it was a perfectly good piece of land to give you, right? You know that, right?
Sylack looks at you. Considers this for a moment.
Oh no.
One must
Goes. I understand, Master Neville.
I know you're disappointed, but...
I'll turn to Ronan.
Okay.
I demand an army. I didn't expect that reaction.
God damn, no.
Everyone is taken aback for a second and are just kind of looking at the king and just kind of like,
I will telepathically speak to him again.
You gave him land.
22 persuasion check.
22% of persuasion. Okay.
Aaron's crying.
We'll get you a garrison to that we'll get you a garrison sent to that plot of land immediately.
I will take this land, and I will make it my land. and it will be our land.
I think we should call it Sylack's grave.
Jesus.
Wow. I think
Dear Muhammad in
you
heaven.
will make you will make this land the best land that Bahamut has ever seen.
Tenny immediately starts to object, but Ronan just raises a hand. And just it is obvious that that we have not properly examined that area before gifting it to Sir Sylack. So
I'll give Ronan a view, like a look of like, yeah, you think?
I've only been king for a couple days. Come on.
That's not true. He's been king for years. He just got dethroned for like 2
Actually,
months.
no. He was
dethroned the entire time he was king.
he was knocked out before his coronation. He was
Dad
wrongfully imprisoned
Yeah,
before his coronation.
Dad was still king before he even became.
See, he's literally only been king for like 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah. So yes, we will make sure to send an appropriately sized garrison to begin guarding and a team of people to begin renovations on your on the space as well. As an apology for not properly examining the location before giving it to you. Will this suffice?
I think we were both just staring at Sylack.
This will do.
Wonderful. Again, our deepest apologies.
I'll like step back out of Sylack's immediate vision. I'll be like,
I will telepathically speak to Ronan. Thank you. I'm sorry.
You see him just kind of nod knowingly.
can
Your fly's down.
He's wearing robes.
Never
He's
mind.
like-
I won't bother with that joke then.
Make a deception.
is the can you summon the messenger, please?
Certainly, we can send a messenger to the plot, right?
Yes, I'd like to send a message.
Of course. Alfred can take it down for you. For now, I think
much appreciated.
Yes, someone needs to, and he motions for one of the guards to take the head, and immediately a guard comes up, grabs the head, but then the one individual who had marked it and said, "Oh, take it to our house." It's like, okay, and then
There they are.
Yep. Okay.
I realize that this is going to probably be the bane of your existence for this session. Who are these noble houses?
It's fine. Just know I have to open up my drive for a little bit.
There's hour, there's house, there's middle, and there's street.
But what if our
There's Maxwell.
house is
Oh,
then
are
in
you-
the middle
No,
of
no, no.
Oh,
then a house in the middle of then another house
Ooh,
in the middle of a house.
I give you one apple.
I think you just have.
Did you give me a burger?
Oh my god.
I give
it's
you a
happening.
raccoon.
No.
Sounds like you
Three
just have
kilos.
like Mordekainen's mansion inside of the fucking
Something's tiny hut.
inside of the other one that you just throw and it grows. I forget what its name is, but it has a different name. There's like 3 of them. Yeah.
The one that I used.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. So the 3 immediate houses that you can actually see around you are House Raleigh. Yeah, the head of House Raleigh.
Yes, I need spelling. Please.
R-A apostrophe
R-A apostrophe.
Leigh.
Like the city.
Yeah.
In North Carolina.
Yep.
Is that a place?
Yeah. Raleigh.
Oh.
Raleigh, North Carolina. That's where my grandfather lives.
Ah,
Hi, Grandpa.
I understand.
Hi, Papa Jim.
Hello, Aaron's grandpa.
He's the sweetest guy ever. He's so sweet.
Aw. House Altres. A-L apostrophe T-R-I-S-S.
T-R-I-S-S. Right, because these are Elven.
Oh crap! I'm writing him in English.
You mean common?
Yes.
I think I might have. Actually, it's only two. It's only two. Only two house heads that you see.
Raleigh and Altris?
Yeah.
So it's the house heads. Do I know their names?
Make. Okay, I'm really gonna have to look into my notes hardcore again.
It's okay if I don't know their names. I have been gone for
I
several
can.
years.
I'll tell. Off the top of your head, you can't remember.
Okay,
Because you are way too focused on trying to make this whole situation.
Fine. Do I at least recognize their faces?
You recognize the one from the Altres one, having been there late at the restaurant battle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Which one picked up the head?
Raleigh was the one who picked up the head. He seems to be dressed like a ranger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All these Novella wannabes.
Yeah, they.
But I'm the OG.
Yeah, Novell came back and they're like, "Oh man, that guy is cool."
Oh, gee.
And they're like, "Oh man, let's be like that guy."
Yeah. The woman from
And then the really cool ones are like, "No man, that weird guy that was with them, that was the cool guy. I'm gonna go dress up like that weird guy."
They just dress up like the king.
Oof.
Because you were impersonating the king.
I was impersonating the king.
Yeah. The Altris woman.
Actually, they're noble, so they do impersonate.
The Altris woman seems to be dressed in more traditional Northern Wood Elven garb, for just like simple robes but these ones seem to have particular like embroidery into it, and she's wearing some large circular spectacles.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So, are you guys good there?
I think so.
Okay.
Are we good?
I'm
You're
good.
getting an army.
Yeah. It'll take a while. Unless they're gonna gather today and then send off.
Oh, right. I wanted to send him a letter.
Okay. Yes. Alfred will we'll see that you guys are all ready, and then Alfred will motion for you guys.
Yeah. Can you, Alfred, send a message to Debbix in the fort? Just let them know that the garrison will be on their way,
Fort. Okay.
as per the king.
All right. We will
Let
have
her know.
We will have.
Oh,
Our,
and tell the messenger to be quite careful. She has wolves. You know.
They're nice. They're nice.
She's also very powerful. Let her know that she can be in charge of my land.
Wonderful. All right. So I guess that means you found us.
Take-
I guess that means you found a steward. Then.
Take bacon.
Certainly.
Take some bacon.
Take bacon.
Okay.
The wolves want bacon.
Okay. Bacon. Put a note. Okay. We'll send the messenger out first, and then we'll have the a garrison sent out. Probably by day after tomorrow morning.
That's
So,
fine.
yeah.
I just want, just make sure the messenger doesn't die.
Of course, certainly.
Secretly hoping that I could lead an entire army, arrive and be like, "You're in charge. Here's the army."
Sylack, do you want to leave with the army?
I'm saying this as
I know.
as a player. No. We have your stuff to do.
Do we though?
You have a lot of stuff to go do.
Do we though? I would just have to climb up a mountain and see what's going on inside.
I ain't climbing a mountain. Well, I mean, I actually am climbing a mountain. Actually, if I could work climbing a mountain.
So at this point, after this whole ordeal is dealt with, it's about high noon.
Cool.
It's high noon.
I was gonna let it
Bor
go.
pulls out his pistol.
What did he do with the pistol?
He kills the entire nobility.
Okay, so Bor attempts to slaughter the entire nobility with a gun with a
Val?
five.
Novell slices Boar's head off.
A pistol with one shot left.
Yeah, with a pistol with one shot left. The
That he doesn't have. That he can barely hit anything with.
The glasses lady proceeds to use power word kill on you.
Okay, so yeah,
What's
the
up,
army's
fucking
gonna
around?
gather
What's up, fucking
itself
around?
Yeah.
and deliver itself.
Yes.
You wrote a note preemptively.
Yes. So that
Awesome.
Debbix doesn't
Great
kill
job.
the entire army.
I can't believe Sylack just demanded an army.
I
From a
can.
king.
I think it's awesome.
It's pretty fun, actually.
I think it's right in the
holy
vein of
shit.
Sylack to do.
That's like dragon levels of. Oh, fuck you! How dare you?
You did this to me. I'm doing this to you.
Let's go.
The land can take it. It's
Let's
fine.
go climb a mountain.
Okay. How long was the journey up the mountain again?
Journey up the mountain's gonna probably be
We still have our horses and mount, so.
yeah. Horses will make it go from a half a day hike to a quarter of a day. But you're gonna have to you're gonna have to man the horses halfway up and then move the rest on foot.
Oh,
But
you know
in total, it'll take like 4 hours then.
what? Basil wasn't with us. We should grab Basil.
Should we grab Basil?
If you want to.
I mean, she's a gnome.
Maybe we should grab Basil.
We'll see how Basil's doing.
So
Yeah.
did you want? Okay, so just to make sure, did you guys want to end this around this time, or would you rather see how far you get into the mountain first?
I will leave that up to the people.
It sounds like Gunther wants to try and end this up.
I will leave this up to the people who want to gotta be up in the morning because I don't gotta
This
be up
is-
till like noon.
A good place to stop.
Okay.
So that if we want to include Lauren next session, we can. Otherwise, we're going to be on a mountain, and who knows what happens
I agree.
on the mountain.
Cool.
Also, I will
So yeah,
clarify in
you
case
guys
we-
get your bearings and you head over to House Tarley, and we will end it there.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Woo!
Hello everyone, this is Debbix Herlefer, wanting to thank you for listening to Feats and Fantasies. We had a lot of fun and would love to know if you enjoyed it too. You can talk to us on Twitter at Feats and Fantasies with the hashtag Cataclysm Rising. If you want to help support our adventures, please consider donating at doubletake.xyz/donate. All donations will go directly to improving the podcast and future projects related to Feats and Fantasies, and it'll help us find better ways to get you involved. Thank you again for supporting our podcast by listening. Please share with your friends and we'll see you again in the next one.